This show is brought to you by Indy Wrestling US. Check out IWC, RWA, and more. And listeners like you, support this show at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time then attack. Don't give up what you want.
It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, episode 727. Tuesdays, we've been talking about professionalized wrestling. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitter, here in the Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, PA, ready to talk professionalized wrestling with all of you out here. Everybody's live on the chat rooms all across here because it is Tuesday night at 9 p.m. We got a hell of a crew with us tonight. First of all, back on the show for the first time in several weeks on Tuesday night from Beacon, New York. He's the only Mayhemmer with a future endeavor letter from the WWE. He is Mad Mike.
Hey, so Sorg, I forget how we do this thing. Is this live, or is there like a 10-second delay, or what's going on? Do I have time to, in case I start to ramble? I'm doing a bit from Ninja Turtles 2. No one's picking up on it. That's fine.
I got it.
Okay, yeah.
Mike, it's good to have you back.
Just call me Professor Jordan Perry.
Wow. Oh. Also, you see him right there. Also getting all the Ninja Turtle jokes is Ronnie Starks, the grizzled veteran himself.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Hello, everyone.
It's okay.
Good
Okay.
evening.
I'm trying to get all of your gimmick names in while we're at it.
No, that's perfect. You just run them all off. Man.
That's right. That's right. So,
I think that's everything.
I think
Anybody want some Hasbros?
What do you got? You got a bag of Hasbros like it's
Those to my house.
you're ready for like a drug delivery over there.
Yeah. Anybody want the goods?
Just mail those to me, care of Mad Mike in Beacon.
In Beacon, yeah, it's
That's
on the
it.
way, buddy.
That's
nice-
the address.
Yo, it's a lot of late era Hasbros, by the way. I don't know if you noticed there, Mike. And what a
I was picking up.
I mean, there's at least a rando galoob in there, right?
Oh, yeah, here's the glue burner.
There it is. There it is.
Arn Anderson.
Lovely.
Arn Anderson himself.
Then there's this rare son again right here.
Oh, look Razor Ramon, man. Get the visuals. Get the visuals. Paint a picture for the audio people. Oh, wait. What we got there?
The hammer punch.
Hold on. Wait, so I love that hammer.
Is he wearing the Heartbreaker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should be.
He is?
Yeah.
That's great. I love it.
Good era stuff there. And then
Oh
Oh
Tatanka.
my god, I had that one when I spun that Tatanka around so much that the torso actually pulled from the rest of the body.
All right, well, you guys are having Toycast over there. I need to introduce. You can see the rest of the lineup over on Patreon that we'll get to in a moment. But also with us is Zeke Mercer.
What's up, guys?
Didn't you have a new moniker that I learned about this weekend?
No Mercy, Zeke Mercer.
No Mercy, Zeke Mercer.
Yeah.
Like
I
heard
loved it. He needs to keep it.
I like that. No, I like that. I mean, considering the more amateur flair that we're seeing in recent matches.
Yeah. My body's
If
not
I
liking
may
it.
make a request,
Yes.
can you change your entrance theme to Dick Diggity Dog?
I'll put that in the system, and then we're gonna take 2 or 3 weeks to process, and we're gonna review that application, sir. But I will be assured that we're gonna look at the application.
Where are you? The
Thank you.
I don't think he got the reference.
No, probably not, because Zeke is a child.
I am a child.
Zeke, have you ever heard the WWF game called No Mercy? Probably the greatest N64 game ever.
Yes, I played it.
Then that's where the song came from.
Yeah.
I assumed.
Well, obviously you didn't create a wrestler and listen to that song so much that it's ingrained in your brain.
I was
Also,
4.
can you
Four. Okay.
your finisher, your special move?
Wait, what
Because honestly, no one, I don't think, has ever done that in the history of wrestling, and it really should be.
Just call it. Not even the Smash Brothers, who, by the way, one of them is Evil Eno, I believe.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to double check into this right now. So
There also was a character that was literally a creator wrestler before he became a different gimmick.
that's true.
There's got to be an Alex Cars or somebody out there that can tell me who that was.
He was literally called Creator Wrestler.
Yeah.
He was called creative wrestler, but his finishers were a spear, a slingshot dropkick, and a mule kick.
Okay.
Sounds
pretty
like-
standard. Okay, I get it.
Weird, that's a great place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this
you know
is
what else the internet's for?
Hmm.
The internet is for porn.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I've heard that.
This is the Wrestling Mayhem Show. You can check out everything at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. You can hit us up at that email address. Good times at WrestlingMayhemShow.com.
Lacking.
Also at 412-206-WMS0 is the hotline. You can call us drunk. That's fine. We'll play it on the air. If you want to ask a Mayhemmer a question, that's a good place to do it. Also, tweet us at Mayhem Show. Or if you have questions for my dog, who's right here. You may hear him in the background here and there. I don't know what he's chewing on.
Sorg, I have a question for your dog.
Yes, you have a question for my dog?
Yes.
Who's the good boy?
Oh.
Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? Are you a good boy? Who's the good boy?
I'll pick him up. He's at a bad angle, and I'll hurt him. I can't
Please
do
tell me he has a Twitter account.
He does. Wicked Pup.
Wicked
What is it?
Pup.
Wicked Pup. Wicked
Come
Pup.
on.
Yeah, you don't know about this? I haven't used it for a while. Well, I should. I should just retweet all the dog photos that I've been tweeting this entire quarantine.
Probably should.
Like, just do a catch up.
Now that I get this iPhone 11,
Wicked
my phone is full of pictures of cats.
There you go. There you go. Anyways,
Full of portrait mode pictures of cats.
of course, we are here live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're on Twitter. We are on Twitch. We are on YouTube and Facebook Live. Please give a share. Please hit the watch party button so you can share the mayhem with everybody, or however you want to do that. We are all over the place, and you can share Mad Mike's dancing. There it is. Oh, he stopped. There he is. Oh, he's back again. There he is. He's back again. Wait, what is that shirt? Is that Batman and?
No, that is Bluntman v Chronic.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh man,
v Chronic.
I feel so bad. Chachi mentioned the Jay and Silent Bob video game on Steam, and I forgot to bring it up during Awesome Cast. So I'm doing it now because it's related.
Yeah.
Anyways, getting through the rest of it, please, of course, subscribe to us everywhere at Mayhem Show, Wrestling Mayhem Show, Face and Group. A lot of great discussion on the Facebook group. It's probably going to steer a lot of the topics I bring up this week, to be quite honest. And also, patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. We have done some stuff different. If you join us here on the live stream, you may notice there's a different vibe of intro, outro kind of thing going on here. That means that the Patreon will be getting more exclusive content than the live stream does from now on, if all goes to plan. So it's more important than ever to join the patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show to see us talking about who Zeke looked up to when he was starting wrestling.
Oh, no.
And was getting into wrestling from his first indie show that he attended, and things like that. And of course the rest of those Hasbro figures that Ronnie was showing us.
Beautiful Hasbro.
Beautiful.
I know I'm your
beautiful.
favorite, Zeke.
That's
I know you're
right.
looking up to me for years.
But thank you to our Patreon supporters that are already supporting us, including Bo Diggity! As well as Ed Burke, Bob, EFJ Town, and Team Hammerfist, our friends at the Poppy Club level, Bradley Brothers, Dave Podner, Daniel Towery, and Tina Keys. At the Pizza Club level, our friends Doc Remedy and Cal Turner. And at the manager level, our friends at OccupyProWrestling.com and Farnsworth Investments. You guys, again, can support the show, too, at Patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Sorg,
Yes.
Sorg, it doesn't go without saying enough. If you do support us, we will address you any way that you tell us to.
Yeah, you think we made up some of that stuff that we've been saying forever?
Like seriously, if you want us to proclaim that you are a god,
You say yes.
Drop
we
that
will
money.
do it.
Drop that on Patreon.
Like categorically. It costs $1 a month for 3 to 4 dudes on the internet to call you a god weekly. Think about that.
That's better than an OnlyFans.
You know?
I will literally be like, "Are you a god?"
And we'll say yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
That beautiful Patreon.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Mike.
Yes, it is.
Mike.
Yeah.
Get her.
Get her.
Oh man.
What a plan, Ray.
I hope that they'll relate because you're talking about video games before. I don't know if you guys had seen the unboxing of the AEW figures that was happening over on the Wrestling Mayhem Show earlier this week.
I did not catch it.
I'm never gonna get them.
You're never gonna get them.
I can't find them.
What they ordered them. They ordered them in box
Ringside?
From
just
no,
get
from
it for-
Walmart.
Walmart sold out in like 2 hours flat.
They haven't
yeah?
they haven't even hit the shelves at Walmart yet.
Some I've seen on
They
shelves.
haven't. You've seen
Not
them?
in person, like on like an internet. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, they're here," and then like gone. I'm like, "Oh, well, okay."
They haven't hit the Northeast yet.
Well, okay. So Twitter lied to me again.
I'm never gonna get them up here. The distribution by my Walmart is so.
It's
shit.
garbage. Yeah. Well,
It's terrible.
Mike, if I come across extras, I will be sure to send them.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. I don't need them.
Neither do I. But
I have the pops. The only
Yeah.
wrestling
the
figure I'm
pops.
planning on buying in the very near future is the Bray Wyatt Firefly Funhouse that
Mhm.
comes with all the puppets.
So
yeah, it looks great.
there's a little video of the unboxing going on. I think they got the entire set. Holy
That's
crap.
awesome.
Holy crap!
Did they even get the rare one?
I'm trying to see. He's not holding up for it real well in front of the camera. So
Hey, it's his first time. Leave him alone.
it says, "Hey, he's a young unboxer." But there's definitely I see a Young Buck, I see a Jericho, I see a Kenny Omega. What's the rare one right now?
It's the Inner Circle T-shirt one
The Inner Circle
Ooh.
T-shirt. What, Jericho?
with the heavyweight title. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like
Ooh.
I don't know, man. He's got a hat. I see. He's
Oh,
definitely
then
got a hat.
it's the jacket one.
Is it that's a regular one? Yeah, he's
The
got,
rain killer.
oh,
Buy the figures, man.
yeah. They look good. They look good. They look high quality. They
They are. Yeah,
they
they're
look
nice.
they're more kind of collector grade, aren't they?
Mhm.
Like are they like the
They're-
higher end Mattels for WWE?
They're meant to stay in package because if you open them, you're not getting them back in package. Like they purposely made the boxes where like if you rip that box open, you ain't closing that thing back up.
It's a one-way street, huh?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
But you know what? I'm actually pretty happy that they got your own like action figures and all that. You know?
Yeah.
That's a big stepping stone.
Like it makes them feel like a real company, huh?
Yeah, like like as much as I don't watch AEW because I have life. It doesn't allow me to sit there every Wednesday and watch them. Like I'm still like keep up with them, like storylines and all that.
Yeah,
So,
as much
like,
as you can.
yeah, so it makes me happy. Like, oh, this company started like a year ago, now has action figures like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I mean, it kind of makes sense with the people they have, and of course they signed Zack Ryder like the week that their
Hold on,
toys are coming out.
We're gonna identify him right, Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona.
That's
Sorry,
his name.
sorry. Thank
I-
you. Wow.
I hate when
Wow.
people do that.
Zeke with the fact checking on the show.
We
already.
gotta keep it.
We've been inviting him back too much, maybe.
I just
Don't embarrass this kid.
no.
come on.
It's a pet peeve when a wrestler leaves one company and everyone keeps referring to him as that old name. It's like that's not their name
you're
anymore.
used to
You
it,
can't.
man. You
I
know,
get it.
it's hard to
It's just a pet
do
peeve.
that. I mean,
It's
how?
called copyrights, man.
It's just I don't know.
He's still the same person, Zeke.
He's
no
still the
matter.
same person,
He's
but
still,
I prefer to call him Matt Cardona.
he's still Long Island Ice Z
He is.
in our hearts.
He is. I
So
love
you
him,
know.
though.
I'm
Oh,
definitely not seeing them on Walmart's website, by the way.
Oh no,
They were earlier
Oh,
today.
no. They're gone.
No, like I'm not
Oh.
even seeing them.
like sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone ski.
Gone,
But those
buddy.
pallets are getting dropped this week apparently.
Oh,
So
What's getting dropped this week?
the pallets.
pallets of
Oh,
them, yeah.
You can buy a WWE Wrestling Legends of Professional Wrestling Series 8 Nikolai Volkov.
Ooh.
Whoa.
For how much is it going for?
$44.99. It's sold from Toy Wiz though. So
Ridiculous.
Walmart, not really that reliable.
No, Walmart likes to support the scalper system.
They do have a glow in the dark casket for your WSX needs.
Oh, well,
But does it explode? How does it explode? That's what I need to know.
I think you can make it explode if you really
I need the
want.
neighbors to call the cops on me. That's how
I found these in my basement today.
Oh, what if you just found those
The
Ghostbusters?
The women's ones. I forgot I bought the women's ones.
Oh, the women's
That movie
ones.
had so much potential.
yeah.
I didn't even watch it. I feel so bad for saying that. Like I didn't watch it.
No, don't
Just
worry
don't-
about it.
don't waste
worry
your
about
time.
it. Don't worry about it. No.
I think that time was a busy point in my life.
I
so
mean,
I couldn't watch it.
Hemsworth was kind of great in it, but
Hey, Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon, yes.
And
I wanted to give
Kate
all.
McKinnon was it's like
Everybody was great in it.
the only
It just-
problem with that movie was that everyone wanted to be Venkman.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
all know Holtzman was Venkman. Holtzman was Venkman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Holtzman was the Venkman of that, but everyone wanted to be Venkman.
Mhm.
I was in love.
Yeah.
When she licked the guns, I was like, well, I'm sold.
I am sold.
I love it. I love it. Anyways, so there's some news this week, perhaps. Jeez. I got a kick out of this one. Everybody's trying to figure out how to do things with coronavirus. New Japan is no stranger, and Mac Harlan has shared this one's. So of course they've had their wrestling shows with fans for a few weeks now, I guess, right?
Yeah, 30%.
Nearly
capacity.
a month, 30% capacity. I actually started watching the first one with fans, the end of the New Japan Cup,
Right.
and they encourage you not to cheer
Yeah.
because the spittle, the
What is the Rona?
Cheer inside your hearts. We get it.
cheer inside your hearts. Maybe you've seen the video of the guys in suits on a roller coaster in Japan, proving that you can do it without screaming. So you don't help infect anybody with your spittle. So New Japan's trying to. We had a lot of applauding, a lot of stomping. We still want to get that out a little bit. So you can get loud with the New Japan Pro Wrestling Cheer app, apparently. That's going to be in beta on August 9th. It is a soundboard for cheering, so you can use your phone to cheer instead of your mouth.
Dude, your phone's gonna die in match 3 of the night.
Is it really?
Some phones can't last 45 minutes off the charger.
Yeah, well, you throw a.
You keep it plugged in, man. You're a Debbie Downer, man.
I'm just saying.
This is Japan. They have the best phones. Come on.
They do. I'm talking about like.
Come on.
Bring that to America. You know, some poor
Yeah.
sap with the
Yeah.
Android is gonna be.
If
Just
they're
boop, boop, boop.
affording, like New Japan is like I don't know, let's say high end over there, but it's a big deal.
It's a high
If
end.
if you're getting that New Japan ticket,
Oh yeah.
you probably didn't cheap out on your phone,
You probably didn't.
right?
No. You
Right?
You know,
I just feel bad for someone's gonna try to roll up to a WWE event or an indie event with the iPhone 4S and just try to hit the soundboard and it just crashes the whole phone.
okay.
You know, you mean an iPhone 4S like this one here?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you remember these
Don't
things?
download anything
By
on
the way,
that.
if you're
What you
curious,
need to
you
do-
can't.
You
can't.
just gotta
That's
go
it.
treat yourself an upgrade.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. Like
Look at him.
that's
Look at
what I
him.
did recently.
Look at him shining his.
I was
iPhone 11
living off of a portable charger.
Mhm.
I was because I could not walk downstairs in my own house without my phone going from 100 to 60%.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
This is great. I've literally gone a whole day without putting my phone on a charger.
I gotta say, my A Plus is still pretty great on battery life, and it's like I got it when it came out.
I just
So-
recently got the 7 Plus because I had it and then another story I lost it. And then I just bought it again. I had an Android. I still have my
You had some
Android too.
issues. You had some issues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a story for our
It's-
Patreon story.
It's a Patreon story.
It's a
All
Patreon
right, man. We'll
story.
get a little bit later. So,
story.
what do you guys think? I heard somebody offhand at another wrestling thing this weekend say we want to do this for our show, and I was like, I don't know. How does that work? You know, and I'm not clear if it just is the sound from the app. Or
Hooked up to a system.
or if it's
Yeah.
like it goes through the system like a piped in thing or something.
Each-
You can just pipe in cheering.
I mean, if the Fed does it, I mean, why can't we?
yeah. So yeah, the Fed will just like kind of do it though, and that's kind of.
I think
I don't
everyone
know.
should just be distributed air horns.
Make it like
No, it's a
Mexico,
terrible
bro.
idea.
Make it like
No.
Mexico. Boop, 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 boop.
Back in
I
the
will
day,
literally flip the shit out.
like I remember listening to like watching old wrestling shows, old WrestleManias, and there'd be air horns in the crowd. Like that
Dude.
was a big thing for a while.
Dude, they do that in Mexico. I follow AAA on YouTube. And
Yeah.
it's a whole different like
They
crowd.
still do that, right?
They'll just be like, I don't know how
Like-
people like wrestle with like an air horn right there, and you know the guy's gonna like
Is it
blow right
right
into
there,
your
or
face.
is it like just somewhere out there in the crowd?
It's like
I'm more worried about the
Second-
neighbors,
second-
right?
True.
Mhm.
But
At least
yeah.
it's not laser pointers. Remember the days of laser pointers?
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Before my time, bud.
we have a laser pointer in the house still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best cat toy.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, they
yeah.
love that.
Oh
I've
yeah.
seen that
Best
too.
cat toy.
Wish my dog
But
would
yeah,
respond to it.
Laser pointers at wrestling events. I brought mine to one event, like in the early 2000s, and I was saying nosebleeds in MSG,
Mm.
and I just wanted to see if I could hit the ring post.
Mm-hmm.
And once I did, I'm like, okay, I can reach it. I turned it off.
Mm-hmm.
See, you're a considerate
But,
fan.
but then if you try to do one of those fancy heads where it's like a smiley face or something like that, shit
Mhm.
doesn't work. Shit
Mm.
never works like that. You'd have to be real close.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's more in play with your cat zone.
Yes.
Isn't it? So, well, now that we've reminisced on, I mean, laser pointers are a part of wrestling history, I guess, right? So, but anyways,
Sorg, without lasers, the Undertaker would not have a career.
Jeez.
Let's be fair.
The lasers.
that's
made a
some
career.
strong. That's some strong. All right. All right.
man.
I
Whatever you
guess.
say.
I guess.
I'm just saying his mystique was augmented by lasers. No one can argue this.
Takers with laser beams.
Take it.
The under laser.
The under laser.
That's just
The under laser.
the tale of Kevin Dunn's pyrotechnic work in the 90s. I don't know. I don't know who runs pyrotechnics in the Fed. I assume everything behind the scenes is Kevin Dunn. That's all I know.
Yeah. That's kind of.
I still wonder how we got such a crisp image of Owen Hart as the King of Hearts on ring mats in 1994. Yet when we tried to get Worms at WrestleMania
You're just
during Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, it still
240
looked like crap.
240
God, I was there for
FPS.
that. It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's not
We're literally
experiment.
sitting there.
Let's not.
What, God,
Let's not experiment at WrestleMania, guys.
Yeah, we
You
should
know.
try a run. Try a run, guys.
Yeah.
hey, you guys know what's a good idea? Let's put fake worms on a screen.
Well, no, see, it's not a bad idea.
It's not a good idea.
It's somewhere in the middle, but there should have been some experimentation of this.
What was the
Like
worst
at least
idea?
try it out with the Boogeyman a couple of years.
Yeah, I was gonna say
before.
like real worms did a trick. I guess I don't know. Like ghost everybody out.
Apparently, they're selling a Boogeyman mask on Shop,
Ooh.
where it's like one of those masks that you pull up and it's just a mouthful of worms. And I'm like, that really
I wear
is
that.
that the message you want to spread?
You want to go grocery shopping with that?
I do. I
Mhm.
would.
Wear it to church? You know?
That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wear it to
That'd be
mosque,
great.
synagogue.
Very good.
Just,
What?
Just wear it. Just yarmulke, mask.
They have one of those plague masks at Spirit Halloween. Like it's legit a leather plague mask. I kind of just want to buy it and wear it to work one day and see if
feel like-
everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Wear it to the shoot, brother. It's
You,
great.
you feel like Gory and guys like that are just like going out with their entrance masks, just rolling with it, like like Scarlett,
don't-
like whenever I had to wear a mask to fight Underground, Scarlett just is like wearing her regular mask she's always wearing. You
She
know?
said why the change.
Yeah, she's just like it's a face covering. I was like,
Is
all
this
right,
not
yeah,
count?
yeah, that's it, that's it. It works, you know. So I mean, it's the time to accessorize. This is where we're
Exactly.
at. It's time to accessorize. I
I-
got my Chris Jericho mask. I'm
I-
good to
I
go.
love that.
I'm completely
Mask,
thinking
yeah.
about making
Yeah.
Mercer mask. Honest to God. Like,
Mercer mask, make it happen.
I'm about to make it.
No mercy masks.
No mercy.
No mercy,
Show,
Mercer
show
mask.
Rona no mercy. There you go.
Ooh.
Show the Rona no mercy.
We're gonna have to work on a PSA after that one. Huh? Yeah, yeah.
I smell a fucking franchise.
That's the goal, brother.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. What else is happening news-wise that has your attention, guys, this week? What does have your attention in professional wrestling right now?
It kind of doesn't pertain to professional wrestling. It's more like a challenge. But
Okay.
Logan Paul recently on Twitter said, "I'll give any influencer $10,000 if you can beat me in a wrestling match."
What the hell?
And I'm like,
What is the background of this guy? You were looking into a little bit of this, right?
Well, Logan Paul's a YouTuber. He's from Vine, like pre-TikTok days is Vine. Like,
okay.
So like he
that's
was
the one.
a Vine.
That's the one Twitter had.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then shut down.
Yeah. So he's from,
Wait, backtrack. We've had on Rob Johnston.
right.
He came on and talked about the time that he interviewed Hulk Hogan like remotely or something when he worked for the news station here, and he was the ring announcer on the Dojo Pro that came out a couple years ago. So like he was a big Vine star, and that's
Right.
how he got some of those gigs that
That's awesome.
ends up where he is now. But go back to
Yeah, he's a Vine star who went from Vine to YouTube, and he
Yeah.
was that. If you look him up now, I guess the most famous thing he's done was the suicide forest. He filmed he feels something bad. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone knows who he is. So he's ever since then he's been like on a redemption path. Like,
Yeah.
So he's a good guy now. He's a baby face in the YouTube world.
He's a baby. He's a YouTube baby face.
Yes,
Is
and
that what
Jake-
you're
and
saying?
his brother is literally the YouTube heel right now. His house, Jake Paul's house, literally got raided. But that's
Oh, it's
all-
his brother that got raided?
Yeah, that's his
Oh.
brother.
Yeah.
That he went full heel. But getting on the story,
That's not the heel heat you want, brother.
That's what the heel heat you want. That is
No,
definitely.
you don't want the ATF and the FBI showing up at your door of heel
That
heat.
is the definition of go away heat.
I hope he said, I'm like, yeah, I got real heat. Like,
Yeah.
brother.
That's a go away to jail heat.
Yeah, send them to jail, book them in the wrong way.
Don't drop the soap heat, brother.
Yeah,
There are quite a bit of people who have responded to this
that's
show.
what I'm saying. Like even like it's crazy. Like even I retweeted him like, you want to do amateur or pro? Because either way, I got you. Like I'm about to get my $10,000. Like I'm about to pay. I'm about to pay this college debt on like day 2.
Somebody's getting some new ring gear.
I think my favorite response
Oh,
is from New Jack.
New Jack had the best response.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Yeah, New Jack.
New Jack said, "I'll kill this motherfucker."
Yeah, he said.
Which,
I love it.
to be fair,
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
he's not wrong.
Oh,
But literally, someone said, I saw one Twitter response like, please don't let Logan Paul in the wrestling. We just got rid of all the scummy people. We can't backtrack now.
yeah.
I was like, oh,
We're
damn.
cleaning the business up. Like,
You just cleaned up. Do not let that man in here.
can we talk about how Ray's kid got lit up yesterday?
Oh, bro, Dominic, bro. Oh,
Damn, dude. Like, he paid his dues last night, man. Like,
That's what it
Oh,
seems
it's
like.
it.
yeah, I'm
That's
shaking
the
it.
advanced course of paying your dues, right? Just
So,
taking-
so if you didn't watch Raw because you have better things to do,
As usual.
Dominic Mysterio got tied up in the ropes. Well, he signed his contract with WWE for this match at SummerSlam with Seth. Got tied up in the ropes and took how many kendo stalks? Some of them to the back.
40, they said?
You know how like when you was a kid, you put your hand in a cookie jar, you wasn't supposed to because it's 3:30 and not 5 when dinner's ready. Yeah, that was that type of ass whooping. That's what I saw.
Welcome to the business, kid.
That was definitely like a welcome to the business,
Jeez.
kid. Like, cause
Yeah, he got wrecked.
I can
and the thing is, Seth was going easy on him.
yeah, you know damn well he was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but compared to some people,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but you know what? When
I don't know about Murphy, though. Murphy wasn't going easy on him.
Murphy was like, "F- that kid.
Murphy's probably like, "You're taking my SummerSlam match away from me, kid."
Yeah, that's pretty. And he just beat the living shit out of him. I
But
was like,
what's it called? Like you remember how like a few weeks ago when Dominic like smacked the shit out of Seth Rollins with the kendo? I think Seth was like, you know what? It's my turn now. It's like,
A little bit. A little bit of that receipt ski, right?
you said you signed that contract. You're legal in my eyes, kid.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it, man.
CYS.
This is no longer a crime.
Yeah, CYS can't protect you now, boy.
Turned on his dad and became Dominic Guerrero.
Bro.
The case.
But you know what? It's awesome that he's still in, like he's in WWE though. Like last time we saw Dominic, he was literally a kid, but now he's like a grown ass man, like, which is awesome.
Well, didn't Dominic show up in Lucha at the end of Lucha Underground before his dad was abducted?
He did. Wait, did okay? Help me out.
dude. I don't know.
Help me out because I know we had this conversation at some point
Yeah,
with
both of
Joseph.
Eddie's kids showed up, Dominic and Shaw.
Yeah. Dominic and Shaw, of course, is announcing at AEW now. Dominic was there, but I can't remember if he was on TV or he was just there because he was there for the local crowd when we were there for the taping. So, did you see him?
Johnny Mundo attacked Ray's son Dominic.
Okay.
Season 3,
That's right.
episode 29.
But see,
Johnny many names.
but the
Johnny
thing
Many
is,
Names.
I feel so bad for Lucha Underground because I tried watching it on Netflix. It was on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
And then like all of a
It's
sudden,
on Tubi TV now for free. You can watch
It's
it.
on free. Is it free now?
Yeah, you can watch
I'm a
it.
college
free.
student. Free is everything.
Oh, yeah.
Free is how I eat.
Download Tubi and you can watch. It's got commercials or whatever.
I mean, okay, that's like
You
TV
said the
now.
magic word, free.
but yeah,
Tell them that free 99.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Free 99?
Free
$3.99.
99. Free 99 is I can afford. Especially
But
after
anyways, you were saying.
CUBI.tv. Telling you. Lucha
Yeah,
Underground.
yeah. So
It's totally worth watching.
I love everybody's jumping in the chat room now because we actually started on time.
Ain't that something?
Hey,
that
bro.
time
You missed
management.
half
I
the
got-
show.
I got to re-educate people. But anyways, welcome to the new Mayhem show. After 726 episodes, we figured out how to do a show on time, relatively.
But
We figured out
here's
the alarm
kicker.
button.
We're going to end early.
Are we calling it home?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people complain about like I got to work in the morning, so we're making
Yeah,
adjustments.
like we actually have 10 minutes of the show left.
Yes. So what did you learn? Anyways,
Ronnie, I'm joking. Ronnie,
Yeah, hi.
it's been a minute. I tell jokes. They're usually not great.
yeah. Yeah.
I enjoy
rusty.
jokes.
A little rusty. Tina says, weird observation. Zeke looks so different now. That's that summer.
That's that summer tan, babes. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I've been working out. Got that black card at Planet Fitness real quick. Got the haircut. You know, I'm trying to get my summer body in. You know what I mean?
Shut up with my Planet Fitness.
He's almost grown. I'm done with you.
Hey Zeke, I'm working on my physique too, buddy. It's fine.
Me too, buddy.
Zeke, I don't know if you heard. I got this thing. I gained. It's called the COVID-19.
Oh, it's true, dude.
Not
Oh, my
here
God.
or here so much, but right here.
I got you, brother. Right here.
There's a lot of Oreos. It's great.
Dude, we've all gained the COVID-19.
Dude,
I was, you know what? This will be our lead into the ad. But you know, doing those first kind of matches back in like June, I thought it would be worse.
What you trying to say?
No. Wait. You had like one of the most kick-ass matches of the day that first taping. But I remember everybody was like, "Oh God, none of us have done anything for 3 months, and we're gonna go like that first bump back, or I haven't been working out because I can't get to my Planet Fitness, or whatever the case may be." Is the Planet Fitness a hotbed for indie wrestlers? Is that a thing?
I have my black
Yes.
card.
You got yours?
I have my black card.
Wait, there's literally a black card with
Yeah.
Is that where we're going? Okay. I thought he was just being.
I literally bought
you
my
think
black
he
card.
was like making a racist joke?
Yeah, I
bro.
thought he was just being
I
clever.
have a black card from Planet Fitness.
Bro, we all have our black card. I'm so proud of you guys.
You know why? Unlimited massage chair time.
Whoa.
See, okay,
Game changer.
I feel dumb because as much as time as I spent working at my shoot and then working out at Planet Fitness, I have a black card, but I don't use anything like the necessities. I don't use the massage chair or the tanny thing. No,
Do you want to right now?
No, I just work out and then take a shower and go to work. And I don't know why did I get a black card. It's been the whole summer. I didn't use that one thing.
You can like go to any Planet Fitness.
How much is that black card?
$30 a month.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oof.
Hey, bro, for a college
right.
kid, that's kind of like, you know,
It's not bad.
that's about a week's worth of food. That's like that's 2 nights worth of sheets. That's a night of drinking.
Whoa.
No more sheets, bro.
No more sheets. I don't know, man.
I'm tapping on sheets. That's
No,
it.
sheets they got me hooked, man. They got me hooked.
Hey, you've been doing good with that. Doing that with the Eat Smart menu. There you go.
I do. I try.
I lost a little bit the last couple of weeks. So
I finally
Alright.
weighed 185. Does that count? I finally a grown man's weight. Because when I started wrestling, I was 145. I just got done with amateur wrestling.
Zico 5 Live.
Zico 5 Live, babes.
There he is. But I was trying to get into something. Oh, hey, you know what? Speaking of all those guys that didn't wrestle for several months that are getting some action in right now, you can go check them all out at indywrestling.us, Indie Wrestling Network, and, of course, all of our affiliated promotions, our friends at Prospect Pro Wrestling, Fight Underground, both featuring tremendous matches with one Zeke Mercer over there. You can go over there and check those out. And by the way, coming up, there's going to be some updates in the coming weeks. There's going to be an update probably this week of what you can get on VOD. A certain promotion is returning to VOD on IndieWrestling.us. Some of the old school, old format users and customers of ours may know these guys, but there will be some new content coming there. There will be some new content, some refreshed content finally coming this month to IndieWrestling.network. We took a little bit of hiatus, but man, you guys, it didn't stop you guys. We still are having the biggest subscriber numbers of our history over the lockdown, especially. Going on, so we really do appreciate that, and we're going to keep doing some stuff and hopefully getting to plan some shiny new content, not just some good back catalogs, but we do have some great back catalogs I'll be adding there and enhancing that. And of course, everything that you have seen online over at the Quarantine Challenge with the Fight Underground Fight Session 1, all that, of course, will also be coming to the Indie Wrestling Network for you to find and play there right wherever you do experience the network. So please go check that out. Again, if you're looking for the network, IndieWrestling.network is a free 7-day trial, or you have the live 24/7 feed that you can tune into on multiple platforms. That's the Twitter, the Twitch, and the YouTube for IndieWrestling.us. That is what did you call that? What did you call that earlier, Zeke? I like that term that you used earlier. Free 99.
That free 99.
Free 99.
Free 99.
Checking all that stuff stuff in our YouTube page. A lot of people checking out our YouTube page. A lot of classic matches, including MV Young and Lee Moriarty from the last year popped up on there in the recent weeks. And, of course, again, all the quarantine challenges on there as well. And, of course, check out our affiliates, our friends at Prospect Pro Wrestling, Fight Underground. Our friends over at Rise Wrestling are doing some great things with their Patreon page with Fire Pro. They actually did, and I'm just going to give our buddies a plug over there. They did an AEW versus Rise show on Fire Pro that they put on their Patreon.
That's awesome.
So
Nice.
go check that out. I hope that was released. I hope I didn't spoil anything. But okay, thank you.
Yeah, start
Thank
checking
you.
the schedule.
I can't
buddy.
remember. Well, yeah, no. Which group did I read that? And everything kind of mushes in my head right now. So, but no, go check out everything at indywrestling.us. A lot of stuff coming up there, and plans for the return of the Indy Mayhem show. I have some plans to talk with some people and get a little bit more into some Pittsburgh indie wrestling, NWA. A little bit of old school, I think we're going to get into. A little bit of history in the coming weeks with what I got planned on asking to be on the show. So, and since Zeke is being the maiden voyage of can we have people back in the studio? Thank you
Yes.
for being our guinea pig.
Yes.
Thank you for.
If I catch it, guys, I'll just say, I'll be like this. Just Batista, just nope. I'm sorry, guys.
Nope.
Nope, that couch is something else. I don't know what happened.
George was on last week. I mean, we're keeping it light. We're keeping it light. He's across the room. We're keeping it separated. It's all
6
good.
feet.
6
Gotta
feet.
keep
You
them
know.
separated.
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
the
it's all
dog,
good.
even the
Yeah. Dog's all the way over there.
6 feet. Everybody.
Like he's like, I'm not being a part of this.
yeah.
And
Dog 6 feet. People 6 feet. I mean, 6 feet party, man. 6
we
feet.
got this going on. Zeke, you were a part of you're a part this Friday of some more wrestling. You are everywhere.
I am
What?
everywhere. I am
At
so
least
tired.
like 4 promotions I've seen you pop up on the last like 3. When there's like, I can't go to a wrestling show in Pittsburgh.
Or around Pittsburgh.
I can't find a wrestling show around Pittsburgh. I'm literally driving 2 hours to find wrestling shows at this point, but you found all of them.
I'm so tired.
I'm tired. It's like I'm traveling more than I was when everything was open. What is happening there?
I have to get. I'm not trying. I'm just trying to wrestle. I miss wrestling.
But you're announced. You got a match this Friday at Real Shoot Wrestling, of course.
Yeah.
And they have
facing
been
Trevor Gage.
Trevor Gage.
Yeah.
Okay. I know nothing about Trevor Gage.
Well, I met him.
Great kid.
He's a good kid. I wrestled him the first time, I believe earlier this year in like January, which feels like 7 years ago at this point. Honestly, because of 2020. But no, he's a good kid. I liked wrestling the first time. Hopefully tonight will be a different outcome if you get my drift. And I just want my W, man. I'm trying to get better at this wrestling thing.
Okay. And so there's some good stuff happening there. Oh, dog's chiming in too.
He said Zeke ain't shit.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
ain't shit.
And of course, Ronnie, you're over there as well with the good guys.
I am not well. Sometime during the week, they're gonna have a junior match, and it's gonna be Zach Hunter versus Jose Blanca Jr. So that should be dropping sometime this week.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So go check that out, Real Shoot Wrestling. And I missed what my transition was going to go to.
I'll come out with a version of Keep Them Separated for the quarantine.
What's that?
I don't know. I was just thinking of this because we were doing the guy Keep Them Separated thing, like saying we were all being socially distant and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, it's time for us to do a video.
Yeah, how is the Offspring not come out with gotta keep them social distant? Like it's right there.
Some people are just depressed.
That just means we have to do it, Mike.
Yeah. All right, Ronnie. You and I, we will film a music video over Zoom. It'll be great.
Over
Oh, this will be
Zoom.
technically proficient, I'm sure.
Ooh, let me tell you about Zoom, brother.
Because I know everything there is to know about video editing because Sorg would do it.
I'm like, don't you stand so close to me.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, wear a
We're on mask.
don't want to get coming from your ass.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I suggest you guys probably go with Skype because Zoom ain't the
about to make
move.
$1 billion.
Now, why you? Wait, Zeke. Why
Zoom
are
ain't the
you're
move.
like, yo, Zoom. Well, what was that about?
Yeah, no Zoom.
Where'd that come from?
Hey man, I'm a college kid. I know all about the Zoom right now. So
Okay.
let me,
Are you
you-
having bad flashbacks? In Zoom?
yeah, man.
Oh.
Flashback to the first part of the pandemic, the first wave.
The first one.
Wave. The first
Zeke's having
time.
PTSD from
Look,
his Zoom
man.
experience.
Look,
He's like,
I hate the fact that we've all been like pretty much reduced to like online students at this point.
Yeah. Just like I would have signed up for University of Phoenix at this point, right?
That's how I felt. I should, if I had crystal balls, like, hey, what was going to happen in 2020? Shutdowns. Like, all right, Phoenix University, I go.
God, that'd been so you lost all your bookings and you got to be like, and you're an online student.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to Zoom.
Just like I think the world's telling me just like, hey man, just be a recluse. Don't even worry about your dreams, aspirations. Be a recluse. Just sit in the corner, eat your Swedish fish.
If you didn't have shit going on, you were ahead of the game right now. That's,
Swear to God, that's what it feels like.
oh boy, Zeke has been Zoomed only for too long. What?
I gotta start back zooming in 2 weeks too. Like I just moved into my apartment too.
So do you have do you do anything special with the Zoom? Do you? I know it's not wrestling, but do you anything special with the Zoom? Do you like? Is there a special Zoom outfit? Is it a? Do you do the business mullet? Do you know about this?
The business mullet.
It's where you wear a nice shirt and no pants.
I meant to try that out.
It's it sounds like a proposition, but it's actually like how they since you don't. I mean, it's the podcast rule. I mean,
Well,
I believe it's called peacocking.
I heard.
No. That's watching The Office shorts on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I heard there's some school districts making a rule that kids can't wear PJs while they're in a Zoom
Yeah,
call.
yeah,
I'm like, how
yeah.
are you going to enforce that?
Yeah.
Explain that to me. What are you going to do? Write my mom like an email saying your kid was wearing Paw Patrol pajamas in a Zoom call? They're going to delete you. They'll just block you. They're going to put you in the spam. It's like, bro, I'm not making my kid change while he's at home. Well,
It's like listen. If mom isn't changing because she doesn't have to go to work,
I ain't
it's. I mean, we're all making decisions here, okay?
You know what? Even blow my mind. Back when I was in high school, people like get all fancy on a Monday, like all the makeup and the nice clothes. I'm like, bro, you know it's Monday, right? Like I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm wearing sweatpants and a band T-shirt. You know what I mean?
You're lucky I'm wearing pants.
Right, like,
Yeah.
I'm wearing sweatpants and the Vince Sevenfold. That should tell you about my mood right now. Like, I ain't about it right now. Catch you doing that stuff on a Friday, maybe, but
Wait, so Friday's fancy day? Is that what it is?
no, it was just I look nice on Friday. I'm still wearing
man.
That was
sweatpants.
Hawaiian
man.
T-shirt day.
Hawaiian
Ooh,
T-shirt
Ooh,
day.
I need to get me a Hawaiian T-shirt, yo.
I had a very it was a very 1999 Jericho button-down shirt.
Ooh,
It was all silk and it looked like shiny aluminum foil.
maybe that's the
And
move.
Dude,
What?
yes.
Since I was born in '99 and I'm
You just
finally 20,
you're gonna dress like 1999
I'm
Jericho,
gonna be like, just have to grow out my
shiny
hair.
shirts all day.
Yes, bro. Just be the
You could buy those shirts at Sears back in the day, man.
dude.
They had a
Just be the
whole
black
section.
version of Jericho. You know, drink it in. Wait, pour it
I
up,
remember,
man.
I remember the first time I walked into Hot Topic as a scared 17-year-old, and I was like, "These people may murder me, but I really want that blue and black shirt with the dice for buttons on it."
Mhm.
You're immortal. You walked in at 13.
Is that when you found out that you were into ska at that age?
I actually was never into ska.
All
Really?
they played at Hot Topic in the 90s was death metal. And
Dude.
it was the greatest and scariest experience.
I'm so
ever.
mad because I'm such an emo kid. Everyone's like, no, you're not. I was like,
We didn't
bro.
have wrestling T-shirts.
We have dude, like okay when I took over Hot Topic, they were like playing Panic at the Disco. They had every other like metal T-shirt band,
Yeah.
but they were playing metal Disco. I was like, bro, I was born
You-
5 years too
No,
late because
no,
I
no,
wanted
no.
to be walking and have blasting like Parkway Drive at me, like
Parkway drives me shit.
You roll in the Hot Topic back in my day, and that's why I picked up the latest issue of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac comic books
heck yeah. dog.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else?
from the guy that eventually did Invader Zim.
Oh,
Mhm.
you know what else blew
Invader
my
Zim
mind?
is one of the best cartoons ever made.
Absolutely.
You know what blew my mind? I didn't know the show Lucifer was based off the DC comic Lucifer. I didn't know
Yeah,
DC had
yeah.
a comic named Lucifer.
Oh, speaking of that, there's a new season
yeah.
dropping.
I'm like,
So
also on Netflix, The Old Guard, that's also a comic book.
Yep.
And I was like,
dude,
well,
you realize in like probably the past like 10 years, the comic book genre has taken over like everything.
Because they Hollywood finally realized, hey man, we can't write stories. What can we do? Someone call Stan Lee. Someone
We
call
got
Stan Lee
source
right now.
material at DC and
The biggest
And
stuff.
yet, you
Marvel.
think they'd let those people that write the comics write the movie?
Okay, you're asking too
wait.
They won't do that.
Old Guard, they did.
The old guard they did.
Old Guard, they
really?
did. Old Guard, yeah, no, I believe the guy that wrote the book wrote the initial screenplay for it,
I mean,
and he talks about the reservations he had to make for it for being a movie, and everything, just for story,
I loved it. I want a second one.
Between that and Jeff Johns being like actually having his fingers in a lot of the DC television
Yeah, but
properties.
Jeff
I mean,
Johns ain't writing. Jeff Johns ain't writing.
yeah, no, but still,
I think the only thing Jeff Johns wrote was some of Stargirl.
How is Stargirl?
I hear good
haven't
things.
watched it
I hear
yet.
good things.
Okay.
I want to wait for the whole season to finish and then just binge it.
All right, now this has became the Monday show.
Sorry, guys.
Back
Sorry,
on
guys.
track.
Back on it.
Wrestling, I mean, come on. What is there really to talk about?
So yeah, I mean everything
we
is.
want to talk about Raw Underground.
All right. We got two members of another kind of underground here. I think it's appropriate actually tonight to
wanna
talk about this. We're 2 weeks in. Zeke is like foaming at the mouth over here, wanting to talk about it. Man,
One scene popped me so good. I was laughing the whole time. What's happened? The testicular claw finish got me.
is that your new finish in Fight Underground now?
I don't know if I could pull that off because I'm not as
I mean, everybody's taller than you, so
I'm vertically challenged.
Yeah.
So like,
Well, I mean, you just might have to use a different part besides the hand.
yeah, I can use my thigh or something, but I don't know how weird that would
Yeah,
look.
yeah,
I don't
what?
know. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be weird, man. I probably got stomped.
Like give it a noogie.
Oh,
Like
that,
get right in your elbow.
that can cause some problems, man.
are we still
Like
talking
a
about the same
dick
thing?
nugget.
I don't know, bro.
Right?
That can cause some problems.
I don't know about this. I don't feel good about this.
You know, it's caused some problems. But anyway, when I saw when I saw the testicular claw finish, I was like, bro, what in the hell is going on now?
So if you didn't see, he grabbed him by the balls.
Bro, he screamed.
Literally,
bro.
like looked
that
like
face.
viciously,
Bro.
and then punched the dude in the face.
Bro, that's one
Like
hell.
shoot, punch him in the face.
That was one hell of a finish. I'll tell you that much. I mean,
Yes,
it
because
got
Raw
me-
Underground is real, sir.
Shit, it got me.
Oh,
he's
shut the
over.
fuck. You know,
He's over with me. Shit, like he's over with me. Like I don't know who his name was, but I was on YouTube. I was like, what the hell just happened to this guy? All you see is a caption. The thumbnail for YouTube is like the big guy screaming into his face, the guy screaming in pain, and that was it. I'm like, what happened here? I played. I was like, how is this a PG?
So obviously there's the idea that there may be some influences.
Oh, definitely.
Obviously maybe not the Fighting Ground, but a few other things. And we had Riz talk about the potential Chikara connection to what we ended up seeing on Monday nights. As somebody who's doing an also underground concept, well, it seems like all wrestling is an underground concept at this point, I guess.
2020 go on the ground.
Yeah, basically, or backyard wrestling. What the hell? What were you thinking when you heard this concept pop up, Zeke?
The first time,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this could be the shits. It was like
All right.
because I knew the first bad sign was like
After that was confirmed for you, how did you feel?
when I saw the scally clad women dancing. I was like, oh, Vince, I can sense your presence. Something's going. Like this is. There's children watching.
I'm also glad like no promoter message that said we need to do that next show.
There's just some people who think wherever Vince does is just gold. I'm like, that's not it, brother.
Yeah, no.
no.
Oh, so you're thinking it? No, I'm not going to go down that road.
No, I spot you, but I was like, don't you do it?
Yeah, I'm not. No.
Don't do that one. But no, I was like, because of the let's go back to refer to the fuck you trademark from a few months back, and not how that was like, considered to be like stolen. I was like, now we got.
We're talking about Reaper. We're talking about Matt Connor and Sean Spears.
Yeah.
And by the way, the Matt Connor troll level on Sean Spears the last few days has been great.
Damn,
with the
bro.
face
Oh, yeah.
swaps has been fantastic. Go check out Death Dealer Matt Connor. I believe he is now.
If AEW don't pop up with Matt Carr and just like, hey, motherfucker, you stole Mike, and just have a whole 6-month program.
He deserves at least a TNT championship shot after this bullshit.
Swear to God.
Really
it's just some, it's just some shit, but like
because they have to know.
they
you know,
have
like,
to know. Like
I am not going to shut down on Warhorse. I love Warhorse, and that was his first match that I saw, and I saw my second of his match, well, parts of it over this weekend. And nothing against Warhorse, but I think you would have a much better match, and that was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
I think you would have an amazing match with Cody and Matt Connor.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like, let's make this happen.
Because Warhorse rules ass. That's just how it is.
And
yes, it rules ass.
and Death Dealer.
Yes,
I still think
Death
Cody
Dealer.
is ducking Ziggy.
Deals death.
Wait, what was that, Mike?
Cody is ducking Ziggy Heim.
Ziggy Heim? I thought you were saying Zeke.
He's ducking me.
Ain't nobody ducking the Zeke.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Corey would just look down at me and say,
you gotta get pretty low to duck Zeke.
"Yeah, bro, you gotta be like,
Yeah.
you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
You're really hitting the bottom of the barrel if you're ducking Zeke.
Yeah, it's like, you trying your best, cause I don't know what you're doing, but
That's gonna be my new gimmick. I'm just gonna duck Zeke every time I see him. I'll be like, yeah, hey brother, yeah, I'll talk to you later, brother.
I go for like a handshake. You go, I'm sorry, brother. That Rona.
Give me the one finger. Hey, you're a little stiffsky, brother.
Yeah. Nothing about that Rona, brother. I ain't about that.
Oh, geez. So, anyways,
But yeah,
what the hell were we talking about?
how we feel about
Oh,
the
Connor
Raw
getting
Underground.
Oh, yeah.
a shot. Yeah.
That
Sean
and-
Spears is a piece of shit.
I don't know much. I can't say much about it. I just think it's kind of like, that's one hell of a parallel, don't you think? That's all I can say about it.
It's been consistent. It feels like once a week I see something that seems very familiar, right? Like nobody,
what?
like listen, there's no real indie wrestling. We can steal everything. It seems to be the vibe out there.
But how does he know about like all that? Like, cause he just
Oh, he's watching.
he's definitely watching.
I mean, man, I gotta say, I've seen some interesting addresses pop up on the subscription list,
Hey, man,
and it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder.
Did you see one that says at Sean Spears at AEW at
No,
Gmail?
no.
That'd be something.
But I've seen some that have been like, I wonder who that is, kind of situations. They're looking. I mean, and it's probably it's so easy now. You know, like Vince isn't looking, but I feel like guys like Cody, the Bucks, like they're looking, right? Nobody's touring, so they got even more time to look and just like see, look for ideas.
But-
and it's all on YouTube.
And I love how like Twitter is kind of like getting people booked in a sense, because like Warhorse was like a big thing on Twitter, and then he got booked. I was like, man, if I was like, man, if I can get like enough like traction on Twitter, it's like maybe I can get on.
That's what it
TNT.
is. You need your
But-
thing. I had that discussion with somebody over the weekend about his ability versus his character. I was like, man, the character is going to go a long way.
Right.
I hope you can back it up with ability.
Right.
And I think he was very, again, you have to suck pretty bad to not hang with Cody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You don't know how to do a hip toss type of level.
Yeah. It's so. And
Did you Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
no,
off.
go for it.
Did anybody else notice that I intentionally put black tape on my hand on
Yeah.
Sunday and said,
you
"It's okay,
did.
guys, I'm bringing it back."
Yeah, I looked directly at you.
Okay, I was wondering what was up. I was because I'm looking over and I'm like, why is he putting black tape on? He's the manager.
Don't question, brother.
Like, what are you doing?
I was bringing it back, man. It's
Bring
fine.
it back. Bring it back to Pittsburgh.
Bring it back from who? What are you talking about?
We're taking
I'm bringing the
everything back.
I'm bringing the black glove back, man. It's fine.
A black glove?
The black.
Yeah, because now he's intentionally wearing a black glove. They're ripping off Black Hand Society.
Oh, wow, that is
Yeah.
that is inside baseball. That is.
Yeah.
You think,
So I was
do you
bringing it
think-
back. You know?
Hey Ryan, do you think I really need a black glove? 'Cause I could just do that; it'd be just fine. Or just flip it around, like I could do that too.
Just flip it around.
Just flip it around, black hand. Nothing.
Oh,
Come
no,
on.
I got your joke.
Oh,
It was all.
Really?
I mean, to be clear, it was all white guys in the Black Hand Society.
come
I
on, man.
believe.
You gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta have some diversity, man.
I mean-
Look, gotta get his shit in.
I mean, that's. I don't know what's happening right now. If you don't understand like the nuances of Pittsburgh
I'm just
wrestling,
saying
you're probably
stop
really
it
confused.
because I feel uncomfortable.
Look, Zeke,
That's what
Zeke,
wrestling
you're
is.
making things really awkward for
That's
all
what
of us,
wrestling is.
buddy.
Push the boundaries.
Let's bring it back around. Tina's bringing up some valid points that I'm ignoring right now. Tina points out that
He's literally yelling at me right now.
Yeah, she's seeing some stuff about you.
You're never getting both, brother.
Tina's saying, I'm just waiting for everybody to get on the Lufisto versus Cody train.
I'm already on the train. I bought my ticket.
Yo, Lufisto anywhere train.
Yeah.
Or isn't Jordan Grace free from her Impact contract? How about Jordan Grace?
Oh,
She
Lord.
better
I love her.
AEW.
Oh my
God.
God.
I
love her.
I wish like half the girls in AEW or in Impact would pop up on AEW because that would just
Agreed.
significantly, immediately improve the women's division over there. And after watching the second episode of Deadly Draw, I have feelings.
I didn't even watch it yet, brother.
Can we talk about this, Sorg?
Hold on. We didn't finish the last subject. She also says, look at Eddie Kingston getting signed after one match. There you go.
Because that dude earned it, bro.
I mean, I think in any world, Warhorse, while doing great stuff, is one of those guys that any promotion would look at and say, you need a minute. You know what I mean? Like, I just from the little bit I've seen of him, great character, but what else are you doing with him, kind of thing. Like, and you could say, well, they have Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy was, what did they say? He's like a 20-year vet. Or something or 15 years, something like that.
He's been
right?
in business for a while.
He's been around forever. Like the fact that he's not doing not doing much right now,
money.
He's doing. He has a character. He's figured that out. He's figured out his
some serious merch, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
Push that merch, baby.
And not killing himself to do it.
Exactly.
That's isn't that the super secret of the business?
Yeah.
So,
I thought that was too, man. Apparently.
yeah. I mean, that seems to be it, right?
Right.
So, and not everybody can get in there. Orange Cassidy was Fire Ant from the Colony.
I don't get that
You just
reference.
broke my mind.
Wait, what?
Wait,
You
what?
just broke my
He was Fire
mind.
Ant?
He was Fire Ant in the Colony.
What?
No, what?
Okay,
That's
Yeah,
what Tina's
Drew
saying.
Gulak was Green Ant.
give me context,
Really?
please.
Or no, Drew Gulak was one of them. I
You know-
forget which one he was.
What's that?
Soldier Ant.
It'd be Soldier Ant. Soldier Ant.
He was Soldier Ant. Dude, I think I met Orange Cassidy before.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we probably have.
I think I was okay.
Someone better give me
I
context.
think I was watching Orange Cassidy play some what the hell's that wrestling game? That N64 Japanese wrestling game. Yeah, no, it's all coming back to me now. Shit.
Oh, kinda.
I'm such a
Anyways.
big Orange Cassidy fan.
Anyways, wow, that is a revelation.
Cool.
What were we going to talk about? Women's wrestling. Mike, go ahead.
The tag title tourney.
It's not for the title.
No, but all right.
It's not tag.
Yeah, I know. It's for a trophy. It's for some kind of championship.
Okay.
Maybe not a belt, but it's for something.
Okay.
Why are we doing this?
Okay. Wait. So roll back a sec. So here's the thought that's helped me through this. So when I caught this concept and saw like the first bits of the first episode, the idea that popped in my head was WWE Mixed Match Challenge.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a not as as a. Ronnie dropped off. So as a conceptual new content for our social media platform, Mixed Match Challenge was a thing that was thought up. That was mixed gender wrestling, but not intergender mixed. Tag in the guys, tag in the girls. And that was for the Facebook Watch concept, in particular. And I feel like you need to take it not with let's showcase the ladies in this awesome tag tournament. It's more like, hey, here's a gimmick thing for the ladies over here on our social media channel.
There's a subtle difference.
Okay, but
the people on the Mixed Match Challenge were people you saw every week on television.
That's true.
People you saw build their relationships in promos backstage on Raw and SmackDown. The only reason that this Alexa Bliss gimmick is getting over with the Braun and Bray feud is because of their relationship that was built in and around Mixed Match Challenge. There are people who are on this. There are women who are in this tag team tourney that I have no fucking clue who they are.
Okay.
And the people, those people, like every draw every draw for teams should not be done on YouTube. It should be done on Dynamite.
Okay.
And the first one was. They did it the first week, and I think they should have. I agree.
They did one draw.
Yeah.
They did one draw because it was Nyla Rose's partner.
Yeah.
That was it.
They
They should be doing it every week so that you can promote who's on the show.
yeah. At the very least, like
Give us a little background.
Dark is referenced, and there are results shown during the show.
Yeah,
So-
but I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
No one cares about it.
And that's what I'm saying. There is a consistent thing with Dark, and it seems like we barely acknowledged it the second week of it to make us come back. So
Yeah, like there's no like if Dasha is having a match,
Mm-hmm.
you should let me know that on Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Fair point.
because she's the
Or-
name people will know.
It's you tune in and there's a surprise over here, so maybe you should tune in
No,
again
but
because you never
Sorg,
know.
You can have the exact same segment they had on the YouTube clip
Yes.
on Dynamite. It was 2 minutes long. If you can't take 2 minutes out of a Kenny Omega match or something to promote your women, and I'm using Kenny Omega because he is the one who's in charge of the women's division,
Right. Right.
supposedly.
Yeah.
Like, if you want me to take this seriously, have more people around ringside, like you do for Dark,
Mhm.
like you do for Dynamite. There's no one around ringside.
No, there isn't. Probably because they shoot them at 2 a.m. after they're done with Dark.
But then don't tell me it's the same thing.
Mhm.
It just looks like nothing. It looks
Yeah.
like absolutely nothing. The optics are bad on it. You're telling me that it's lesser than Dynamite
Mm-hmm.
right off the bat. And the fact that
Well, everything's you mean Dark?
no, Dynamite.
Well, everything's lesser than
I know.
Dynamite. I mean, that's the thing
okay,
on primetime television. That's your Monday Night Raw.
Sorg, you can't at the same time tout like, oh, this is a huge, massive women's division. At the same time, have no one watch it in your company.
All right, we're because we have this argument all the time, but I still
I mean, like,
no wait, hold on, because we always butt heads on this idea that it's on YouTube, nobody cares, but understand that YouTube is where a
no,
lot of their
Sorg,
audience
I don't mean
is.
people watching on YouTube. I mean people watching it in the arena.
Okay.
There's no one there watching it. You don't even know where the announcers are. You can't see the announcers there. You can tell it's post-produced.
Wait, well, no, that's not true. That's not true. We saw Veda and we saw Tony.
No, you saw one shot of them. You can't see them in the arena.
Well, that's not by design or anything.
But-
I don't think so.
But what I'm saying is they're presenting it as a lesser product because they don't have people ringside watching the matches. They're not having their feature women
Mhm.
in the tournament.
Mhm.
Hikaru Shida is not in this tournament as far
Mhm.
as we know.
Yeah.
Like, she should be. She
Right.
should be in there. Like,
I
you know
get
what I mean? If you're having a women's tournament,
Yeah.
you should have your women's champion in there as opposed to fucking the second Funkadactyl.
The second fucking doctor.
And for some reason, everyone knows who Lil Soul is. No, we don't. You need to explain this.
Mhm.
Who's fucking the Funkadactyls?
I swear. I mean, hey.
Ariane from the Funkadactyls was on the first week of the title
Yeah,
tournament.
team with Nyla
I
Rose.
thought she left wrestling. Like, I thought once she left the Fed, like, she was just done with
She
wrestling.
probably did.
And
I think she popped up. No, she was in one of those battle royals for All In or something.
I hate to say it, Brandy should not be on commentary for this.
What?
Agreed.
Brandy is not good.
Agreed.
Because Veda was on the first week and Veda was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Brandy should not be on commentary.
That wasn't Veda the second week?
No, because Veda was in a match.
No, Veda was not in a match.
I mean, Leva Bates. Excuse me.
Okay.
Love it. Yeah.
Leva Bates was in the match.
Okay.
Are they still doing the library gimmick? I can't.
Yes,
track.
they are.
Dude, that
Yes,
thing
they
should-
are.
Sure, kinda.
Yeah.
I
Kind of.
like, I
That
like
should have
it.
been Jackson Argos. Should have been librarian.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
What, what do
yes.
I know? Yeah.
Him and Leva.
All
Bates
right,
was
so
wonderful.
there's that. What else is there? Let's see. Jericho should be quarantined. There's a debate. I loved the debate last week. The debate.
Oh, the debate was
the
great.
debate
Debate
was
was good.
great. Go ahead, Zeke.
The debate was good. I found it interesting. I love that they didn't really like overuse Eric Bischoff. Like
they
that's it's lovely, like being used and like That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's refreshing. Like I never thought that would like be something you say in wrestling, but like yeah, let's use an old established character to make it important, but let's not overuse them.
And it's a nice callback because they're on TNT, and we know the history with wrestling on TNT. So
speaking of callbacks during that whole thing, did you guys not realize that, like, do you guys remember the movie, it was a Will Ferrell movie, went to college, Old School.
Okay. Yeah.
And you know when they did the debate, and it was a thing where they went and they had to like do a bunch of things in order to have their fraternity a legit thing.
Yeah.
So here's a part where they made Will Ferrell answer this weird question where he blacked out, and then he like just did this really intelligent answer, and then like he like came back.
That was the global warning answer.
That was what Orange Cassidy did. He blacked out, answered this question, and when he was done, he like shook his head and came back in it. Like he was going back to Old School. Yeah.
I gotta double check. Was Old School on before AEW that week?
I don't know.
That's fantastic.
That's a great segment.
That's a great callback. I love it.
I popped. I was like, holy shit.
That got me because it was before my time, I guess. But
It was.
a good callback.
It was a great moment in general. I thought so. Yeah. No. I love it. I love it. No, they were to go with that. Jericho was on fire for it, but you know I am obviously a. Where the fuck did it go? I lost my mask. How can I be safe? Oh, it is. Of course I'm kind of a Jericho fan.
Le Champion.
But
So,
you know, if the debate is awesome and everything, I would kind of love to see a 3-person debate between MJF, Jericho, and Orange Cassidy. 2 characters taking so super serious against Orange Cassidy. You know, like it would be funny. It would be interesting because you know all like MJF's gonna be totally just focused on Jericho, and all you need is Orange Cassidy to say some sly remarks to throw MJF off his game. And you can kind of do like a mini weekly feud between Orange Cassidy and MJF. It's just so you can play off of. It keeps things interesting.
Yeah.
MJF right now is the greatest wrestling character in professional wrestling. Right now.
I told someone that MJF literally flipped off a kid at a meet and greet, and he was like, oh, "Why would you ever do that? Like, no bad guy in WWE does it." It's like, well, this is not WWE. I'm sorry.
Because
like,
he's MJF,
he's
motherfucker.
MJF. Like, do you not know who this guy is? He's better than you. I hope you know that. Like, do not try to shake his hand. Like, he will try to spit at you or something. Like,
dude, he is in character 24/7. He never shuts it off.
Yeah.
Like I appreciate that he does that, but at the same time, he's not doing anything really revolutionary.
He's not, but that's the thing. Like, you don't see it anymore.
He doesn't need to be a revolutionary. He needs to be the best him to get people's attention, and that's what he's doing right now.
Like the fact that like if he does something like very asshole-ish, and Good Morning America picks up, boom, traction. He has the heat. Like all he needs to do, and then like that environment.
Like we said, the good kind of heat.
Yeah,
not
the good kind of heat.
Not to get thrown in jail with the FBI kind of heat.
That type of heat.
But
yes, he gets invited good.
On that need, and you know what? I want to talk about another good kind of heat, and that kind of good kind of heat comes from a pizza oven, and that's our friends at Slice on Broadway.
That's a good segue.
Supporting Pittsburgh
Good
podcasting
segue.
with the perfect pepperoni pizza. 3 locations: Beachview, Carnegie, and the East End, because nothing's happening at PNC Park right now.
To be fair, you'd be saying that in August whether or not there was a coronavirus.
That is true. That is true. I mean, that's it. So everybody kind of stopped showing up anyway. So, but anyways,
Not a big loss.
Not a big loss. Not a big loss. And there's nobody downtown that's missing it. Our friends on the, in the north. I mean, I'm sure they can still Uber from Uber Eats from another location.
You know the 4th location for Slice on Broadway
Is our hearts.
in your belly.
Oh.
It's our third heart.
Look at that. It's your third heart.
I don't know.
What is? Wait.
Like,
what?
yeah.
What are you, a cow? No, that's
I mean,
stomachs. Wait a minute.
I mean, you could. I mean, you could.
What is happening? Zeke does the commercials from now on. They're not going to make any sense, but they're going to be.
It's going to sell so much. Just like,
I don't know.
what's the African boy keep saying on the piece of commercial? I was like, I'm going to go anywhere.
What?
I'm going anywhere. Wherever.
I am What is happening right now? I'm gonna just mosey out of this commercial before we get into some trouble. But please support our friends as you guys have been.
They have great
over
pizza.
at sliceonbroadway.com. Guys, we'll be back after these messages with the second half and the big question with Zeke, Ronnie, Mad Mike, and you guys in the chat room. Wrestling Mayhem Show. It is the second half with you again. Ronnie Starks still with us, Mad Mike, and Zeke Mercer hanging out. And of course, Zeke, you brought up an interesting proposition. We talked about a certain story earlier in the show. So if you would like, could you introduce this week's big question?
Referring back to the statement that Logan Paul, the better of the Pauls.
The better of the Paul,
issue
the less jailed of the Pauls.
the less fancy.
That's a low bar.
Go home, he Paul.
Listen, we're just stating facts.
Well-
Allegedly, I guess allegedly. We should throw an allegedly in there somewhere legally.
Yes.
Yes.
Honestly, the best of the Pauls, Aaron Paul.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
there can be only one.
Yes. But
and Chris Paul's very nice.
that's true.
Good answer.
But referring back to the Twitter post that he posted, who would you like to see face Logan Paul in a wrestling match?
That's a good big question.
That's
Who
a-
would
Wait,
you
wait,
like to
wait,
see him
wait.
face?
So we're all just not gonna say New Jack.
I mean, I think that's a given.
Other than New Jack.
Other than New Jack.
Okay, other than New Jack. All right. Fine.
Other than New
Yeah,
Jack.
other than New Jack. Yes.
Oh, Walter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I say he was a good Paul.
It's been a while since I've seen that big old Austrian lug. I just want to see him smack the likes out of him.
Should we contact him?
Smack the likes out of him.
He just drops subscribers after each chop.
Good grief.
I hit him so hard he got
Chop, you lose
delisted.
10
He got
subscribers.
demonetized.
He got demonetized.
Like, I just want to see Walter go, like, subscribe, share. Like, just
Dollar Patreon smack. It just.
Oh yes.
We should
all
probably
this.
context this in a professional wrestling match. Who would like to see? Who would like to see?
I thought it was a
Logan
fight.
Paul?
I thought we were doing. Did he say pro wrestling?
He said a wrestling match.
It doesn't matter if they're playing tiddlywinks. I don't care. Walter's still gonna smack this shit out of Logan
Somebody
Paul.
getting hurt.
Yeah.
That's
Somebody's
why.
getting hurt.
That's why I put on my response amateur or pro because I didn't know what he meant.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like,
but just be like, I got you covered.
I got you covered out of
got
the
you
way.
covered.
What
Yeah.
you want to do?
Yeah.
I'm just not going to box you. That's because I watched that match. Like,
Yo, can we throw an Orange Cassidy at him while we're on that
ooh,
train?
we might as well.
Can we just go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
You know what else I like to see? Actually, I want to see Lee Moriarty versus
Yeah,
Logan Paul. That'd
Yeah.
be kind of interesting.
that'll get the likes.
That would definitely
That'll get the likes, and then
Get the
and then
wholesome-
maybe he can host Apex of Love,
Yes.
the
right after.
often social media'd
highly clamored.
Lee Moriarty finds love reality show. Ronnie, I think you were part of that pitch process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, ladies,
And
he's
then
scary.
they
but
wanted to
wholesome.
do a love show for me, but that just never been out.
Well, I mean, that was going to be that was going to be the second season.
Oh,
'Cause-
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
second
that was
season.
the.
We had season 2 written up before season 1.
That's right.
Call
I
us
mean,
the Fed.
you got to listen. We got to put Lee in there because he's wholesome enough to get that signed and potentially funded and find an executive producer. Because we actually should pitch that to some former Lucha Underground producers that watch the show.
We gonna get you
By
booked, brother.
the way, if you're watching former Lucha Underground producers that watch the show, so it's called Apex of Love. It's Lee Moriarty, the hot new thing. He's not scary, kids, but he is. But
Totally wholesome, but totally
totally
scary.
wholesome, but totally scary. There's your tagline. Pitch it to, I don't know,
Oprah Winfrey Network.
True
I don't know.
TV, Oxygen. I don't know what's going to take it.
The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
What?
Totally wholesome, but totally
It's
scary.
Lee Moriarty trying to find love. Think The Bachelor, but more
Wait.
wholesome yet scary.
And Apex.
And Apex.
Whatever that means.
And yes,
Whatever that means.
and bonus Swerve, your lost moment. He knows a little bit of Japanese.
Yes,
There you go.
he's learning right now.
Mhm.
Yes, he is.
He fucking cussed me out in Japanese. I should
Did
probably
he?
stop talking. He
Did
probably
he?
no. He probably could.
Does he like
right?
bust that out in the middle of a match these days?
If he did, I'm just gonna speak French to him. I was like, hey man.
Oh, that'd be great if you just like, and then the audience, because it's probably gonna end up in West Virginia, is just confused.
Yeah.
They'll just start chanting USA out of habit, and
They wouldn't know.
Everybody
what,
just yells, "Go back where you came from," and you drive to Pittsburgh.
I don't think I want West Virginians to say it to 2 African American wrestlers.
This is gonna be problems. There's gonna be problems. Yeah.
That calls for a march.
Also, great ideas. That's.
that calls for a march.
Good grief.
Oh man.
Okay.
The funny thing is,
I got
I
him.
thought for a second it was March, and I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, why not go for March? Who knows? Time is a flat circle these days.
I swear to God, bro.
The flat circle. Do we even know what month or day or year it is at this point?
I
know
just
it's
know it's-
2020.
dude,
I just know it's Tuesday.
Sometime before Cricket Wireless presents SummerSlam.
Yeah, I just know that.
Look, all I know is Spirit Halloween's open. It's,
All I know
What is your? Where do you plant the time flag right now?
for me, school starting in 2 weeks.
There you
That's all
go.
I know.
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
That's all
you're
I
still in
know.
that game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's my time. Right
All
now.
right. Is anybody, Ronnie, did you answer the question?
I can't. Oh God, everybody's gonna get so mad that I can't remember the name. Who's that big deathmatch guy?
Pick one.
Shellac?
G-Raver?
Slack?
Nick Gage?
don't- Yes, Nick Gage.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I don't know if that's better or worse than New Jack.
Nick
Actually, maybe
Gage would
just,
fuck him up.
Yeah.
He'd probably
yeah.
murder him.
I don't want
Yeah.
to see Logan Paul go through a table of glass. Like that'd be kind of like pushing
Mm,
it. But you know, a good Walter chop is good enough for me.
Beat the shit out of him, make him bleed, and say, "Welcome to business, kid." Now get the fuck out.
Yeah.
He beats his ass and throws him over the barricade.
Like, I think even in amateur wrestling, Walter could probably beat Logan Paul without slapping him.
That'd be true. Well, you have the crossface. I mean,
Yeah,
that's close.
exactly.
That's as close as you can probably do.
He would make him tap out in probably like 2 seconds.
That's the thing, though. Even Logan wasn't. I don't think Logan was that good in high school. So like,
Stop
I'll
putting
throw
that
my
kid on the
hat in the ring in there. And be like, I was willing to face you, buddy.
He wrestled in high school and college. That's a long time ago to have not done it.
Yeah.
From what I've understood, it ain't like riding a bike. And this motherfucker ain't no Jack Swagger or Dolph Ziggler that's been doing it since high school and college.
Right.
He's some schmuck on the internet.
Well, okay, like I don't know. It'd be interesting to see who's gonna actually step up. Like who's gonna step up to like actually. Because I don't know what he means.
I don't even know why we're hyped about.
No, he'll find someone that he thinks he can take, and then still get brutally embarrassed.
I really hope he picks me. Honest to God, that's gonna embarrass me.
Like, can we present Zeke as unassumingly like he can probably beat Zeke? Zeke looks just not scary at all,
bro. Please,
but he can just bust it out.
Dude, no one tell him that I did mixed martial arts, wrestling, and jiu-jitsu for years.
You're giving too much away. Just
don't. No one tell him that.
I kind of want to throw out a second name.
Do it.
Yeah, you're allowed.
Ziggy.
Ziggy would kill him.
Ziggy, Ziggy would just.
Ziggy would kill him.
Like, I think Ziggy would almost be more violent than Nick Gage and Walter.
I'm kind of scared. I don't think you should put.
When given the opportunity, yes, she would.
Yeah. I feel like
she may just commit a capital offense.
All right.
She may just commit one.
Wow.
I don't know,
bro.
It's a match, not a fight.
I mean, she needs to vent somewhere. I've seen her Twitter the last couple of days.
Hey man, this is
she's mad, and we're pulling for you.
It's just a match. It's not more combat.
That's right.
It's not fine for Earth Realm.
Potter says I'll go Shayna, but like her Instagram where she explains what she's doing. I'm not aware of her Instagram.
Hold on, Shayna like
Shayna Baszler. Yeah.
Hold on.
I love Shayna Baszler.
Is it like the Timothy Thatcher thing where he's like making people scream and talking about the pressure and everything? Is it?
Thatcher can.
Yeah, or is she like baking cookies and explaining it? But it's scary.
Sal Mandini, what a
But
wrestle.
it's scary because it's her.
I can't believe I don't follow her on Instagram, but now I do.
It's not somebody I would have thought I should follow on Instagram until now, but
I didn't even know.
I feel like this needs to happen.
Yeah, I feel like Shane will probably make him tap out. He'll probably cry.
Yeah,
like honest to God. But
Yeah.
like, I'll pay money to see that. Like, that'd be a great pay per view.
There you go. There you go.
I still want to see Shayna versus Babatunde now.
Yeah.
Can we throw Matt Light at it? He's had some boxing experience.
I don't know, man, because the last time I saw Logan Paul box, the only reason he lost because he was sick that day.
Oh, he did. He did boxing.
He boxed
Okay.
KSI. Like the whole YouTube wrestling.
If he
event.
boxes too, can we throw Bart Gunn in there?
Mm.
Have him get some
Oh.
redemption.
Ew.
Somewhere
God.
Larry's ears are burning, but
Honestly, just show Logan Paul the Butterbean match over and over and say, yeah, you can take this guy. Don't show him the rest of Brawl for All.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. The part where he almost killed JBL. Yeah.
It's like, hey, don't worry, man. He ain't shit. You got this.
Yeah, and by the way, he's definitely a righty. He's definitely a righty. You don't have to watch out for that left at all.
No, his left is not. It's not even there. But the thing is,
Ugh.
professional wrestling match or amateur wrestling match, I just want to see Logan Paul get his ass handed to him. He's still a good guy. It's just, I just want to see it. You know, it's just like you put out a challenge, you put $10,000 on the line. We gotta pay our bills, so
I
someone
don't
kick his
think
ass real quick.
any YouTuber who issues a $10,000 challenge is quote unquote a good guy.
I mean, what about
I'm
Mr.
gonna
Beast?
throw that
Sounds like an asshole.
Like in the time of coronavirus, where there are a lot of people who are unemployed.
What did we
You're
talk
throwing
about?
out-
What did
Now, unless that $10,000 is going toward a food bank or a charity,
I'll still fight for it.
What did we
know.
say, Mike? What have we been saying on the show about the Raw Underground? Like, what is somebody like Shane McMahon, who's been cooped up in the house for 4 months and has way too much money, do? Human cockfighting. Logan Paul,
it's
human
it's
cockfighting.
from Django Unchained, and it makes me uncomfortable.
I love that movie.
It is what it is.
Django.
Like honestly, I can't watch that Umaga versus Bobby Lashley WrestleMania match. I refuse to refer to anyone else who's in it. I can't watch that anymore, or the build up to it, without thinking of we will be serving white cake. like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio
Yes,
rolling in Calvin
yes.
Candy and shit.
I got it. I got the reference completely.
Thank you.
We researched
Thank
before.
you.
Sorg's like, what the fuck?
You have to. Did you not watch
more
Django?
Tarantino?
It's been a while.
Dude, it's
Apparently,
on
I gotta refresh.
Yeah,
It's
it's
on
on
Netflix.
Netflix, I think, still.
Okay,
Me and my brother,
yeah.
we watched that movie, bro. That is Red Dead Redemption before Rockstar got to it.
All right, got an update. Whoa. I've been playing a little bit of Red Dead too.
That's good.
I'm like I'm like the first full chapter through is all I got.
Dude, you about to
so
start crying.
I'm about to start crying.
You better start crying.
I mean, it was like the train. I got to do a train heist, and that was kind
Mm-hmm.
of fucking cool. Potter's filling in on that Instagram thing. Shane apparently shows holes on Jessamine Duke and Dakota Kai and explains it while she's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm following this account. This
Dude,
Wait,
you guys better
hold on,
learn
hold on.
something.
yeah, I learned something.
Can this be her new gimmick?
The
Can
teacher.
we mic her up during matches?
You said Instagram?
This is the part where I'm going to pull your out of your socket. Yeah, okay. You know,
Dude, no. That'd
probably
be
like the politest,
horrifying.
but it's like the politest thing. You
This is-
know.
This is what puts you in the rear guillotine, just yank back.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
you hear
yeah.
is
Which is the thing.
And you see
Wait,
the
wait.
eyes rolling back.
That's all you
That's
hear.
supposed to
You've
happen.
seen the Thatcher promos, right, Zeke?
No. Where have I been?
Yo, he's been doing this. This is leading up to the three-way to be part of the North American Championship. He's like, what do they call it? Thatcher Club or something?
Thatch can.
Yeah, and it's just like he's got some dudes, like some trainees or whatever. He'll grab one, start showing him a hold, and then keep wrenching it in and talking about all of the damage. It's like nightmares.
Basically every clip you've seen of Stu Hart.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like nightmare Stu Hart dungeon shit.
Oh god.
And it's
Okay, but for my excuse for why I don't know about the Timothy Thatcher stuff, I'm behind on NXT.
It's fine. No, I get it.
I'm on
it.
December of last year.
I'm just directing you. I'm just directing you of the thing to go look for because I know you are busy with your school and wrestling everywhere and the ladies or whatever that is.
The
You know.
ladies.
You said man. You must have confidence in me. There's no confidence in that.
I mean,
I'm just
find
here for
yourself a
wrestling.
lady and sit down and watch NXT with.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
it.
There you go.
That's how you know. That's how you know it's the one.
That she was the one.
Yeah.
When she can call a spot before you see it, you're like, oh, she's the one. Gotta put a ring in her back.
Man, it's gonna be, you know what? And then the third season is gonna be No Mercy of Love.
It's Love Shows No Mercy.
Love Shows No Mercy. There you go.
That's
There you go.
season
We're
two.
working chopping this live, guys. Look at that. Magic is happening here.
This show has basically turned into the Wrestling Mayhem Show writers' room. Basically.
Hey man, I took a couple.
I got
wrist
some
classes.
ideas for your kid.
Speaking
It's gonna be-
of,
It's gonna be good shit.
You heard about how WSX now perfectly dovetails into Lucha Underground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
That's gonna happen.
If nothing, it's gonna be great fanfic or something. But
I'm working on a draft of the script.
Yes.
Also, Shia LaBeouf is attached.
Shia LaBeouf.
it's a
I mean, he's gonna be the Moon Knight.
oh, have you also seen Peanut Butter Falcon?
I need to.
No, but
I
no,
need to.
I just assume he'd do it.
No, okay. There's also a movie where Shia LaBeouf like made about his early life, like when
Yeah.
he was like Even Stevens. And
Oh,
all
the
that.
one where he plays like basically his dad and
Yeah,
stuff.
I want to watch it. I
Oh
heard
yeah, it's
so good.
It's tough. It's a
I'll
tough
get through it.
movie. Yeah, do it.
What's it called?
I can't remember.
But I'm gonna
either.
look it up. I'm gonna look type of description.
Just be
on
like
YouTube
that
and-
Shia LaBeouf movie about his life.
and I'll rent it, and I need to watch it.
It was on I think it was on Amazon Prime or something. If you got that.
And I need to watch whatever. Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Yeah, it's a drama.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that
he's gonna
one.
be
Honey
Moon Knight.
Honey Boy.
Honey Boy.
Honey
too.
Boy. Yeah, that's it. That's the one you're
Honey
talking
Boy?
about.
Yeah.
Honey Boy.
Okay, yeah,
Honey Boy?
Yeah, yeah.
He's very good at writing his own stuff.
Yeah.
So
And he directs that movie, I believe.
yeah, so
So-
I'm gonna give anything a try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's the worst? I mean, I
Zeke
waste-
Mercer in experimentation. All right.
No,
Anyways,
we're not
moving on to
leaving
the
off
next
of that.
segment.
No, we're not.
We have been learning every week from Professor Jacob Edwin your lesson.
This fucking guy. Sorg, I didn't miss this part of the show.
Okay. All right.
Sorg, I left school a long time ago. This is the reason why.
So our assignment for this week was Jazz against Trish Stratus, the then women's champion from the Royal Rumble 2002. surprise, the special guest referee, Jacqueline. So, and we did get a heads up, I believe, from Podner earlier that perhaps don't listen to commentary because this was the puppies era,
Yes.
unfortunately.
That'll be my first.
Also, this was the
To be
Trish.
fair, Sorg, the puppies era can be classified from 1985 to 2020.
Okay,
You
okay.
got that point there.
But this is the heavy. This is the heavy curve. I think.
Ironically,
we
the
went deep.
puppies era has lasted longer than Jerry Lawler's interest in age range.
Oh man. The Jerry Lawler pot shots tonight. Zeke, you had some thoughts.
That's actually my first comment. The the commentary killed me. I was like, man,
Yeah.
could you imagine this commentary happened in 2020? If Jim Cornette could make a joke,
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Logan Lawler's not on TV a lot anymore because
Yeah,
he
he's
did
not, bro.
he did kind of make a faux pas a little bit. So
he may have asked himself, but I mean, damn. That's all I gotta say about the commentary. It's just damn.
yeah, it hurts. It hurts a lot.
It hurts a little bit.
So Trish Stratus definitely in still cowboy hat era.
Yeah.
So we're still kind of rather early Trish Stratus as a competitor, I believe.
We don't have a clear definition on what a Stratus faction is.
No.
Yeah.
All we know is it's guaranteed.
Yeah. I was a little
Yeah.
confused. I was like,
We just know it's a bulldog. We don't know exactly
what
the setup
counts.
is.
What counts as a stash? Like, that's
Yeah.
like my brain was like, I know what it is. I know her finish, but when I saw the finish, I was like, wait, that's the okay.
She won on a bulldog that she used her injured hand on
Yeah.
and
no.
didn't react to it. Because the whole setup for this match, apparently Jazz won a number one contenders match earlier in the week against Jacqueline, who then become the special guest referee. And then Jazz attacks Trish on SmackDown. I don't know what day of the week it was at this era. Probably Thursday. By slamming a road case lid on her hand.
Which looked brutal,
And her hand was bandaged for the match. So now, given that, the match itself, other than the Bulldogs the next finish, okay. I remember Piper doing its second move, but okay. Okay. But the match was actually, like, the match could go, and you forgot how good, like, Jazz and even this era Trish was.
Right. It was good. It was a good match. I wish it was longer.
Oh, absolutely. It was
Like,
pretty much on par for that era women's match,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I was like, wait, it was like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, what?
Yeah.
Could you imagine Charlotte and Becky just having 8-minute matches now? You'd be like, no,
Mm-mm.
we need like 15.
There are always
more.
2 segments at this point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, at least. So it
So,
was.
I don't know. It was just.
It was fine.
shocking.
It was fine.
It was a good match. I wish it was longer.
Uh-huh.
You know. It just,
Ronnie, did you get anything out of this match?
I actually had no idea what the homework was.
It's
Even-
on our show notes every week, Ronnie.
even I got the notes. Come
It's-
on.
Yeah,
You-
like
You need to like text me the notes. Be like, hey, if you didn't watch, here's the
Sorg,
note.
Sorg, the professor left us a syllabus, right? There's a syllabus on the site. A syllabus?
Yes.
No, there's
Oh.
no syllabus, Sorg, because he's not a real professor.
No bulbs.
Sorg, Sorg, now you're just lying for the teacher.
I'm just lying for the.
You're lying for him. You're trying to be a mainstream Matt. You're trying to be teacher's pet over here, when in fact he's kind of a terrible professor.
Wait, what?
I still want to see that degree. Anyway, back to this match. It was. I love The Simpsons so much because they gave me this word that describes matches like this. It was perfectly cromulent.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
It was perfectly cromulent. There's nothing wrong with the match as long as you watch it on mute without closed captioning.
God.
It was too short. Both the referee attire and the match, to be honest.
I didn't appreciate the referee's attire.
They had a good 2-3 minutes on referees they don't want to see in a halter top. And I'm like, so this is where we were at in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be the guy who tells what a woman should wear, but like I was like, I guess I'm too used to women's matches in 2020 now versus the 2000s. Because I was like, what the hell is she wearing?
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
huh.
Yep.
I guess on sport.
Times were different back in the Attitude Era.
Times are different. I'm just like, what?
This wasn't even the Attitude Era. This is post WCW purchase.
It was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, sorry. After WCW gets purchased, the Attitude
What
Era.
year was
is
that?
done.
2001. I was like,
This was on the verge of the next month. The NWO returned, setting up Hogan versus Rock at WrestleMania.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember everybody bought the pay-per-view, but yet somehow it ended up being free that day? And people got it for free?
Which one?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Which show?
It was The Rock versus Hulk Hogan.
Really?
WrestleMania.
That did not happen on my cable system.
Oh, it happened on my cable system.
I don't believe, unless there was like a storm or something
think
that blacked it out. Like
I think there were technical problems or something.
oh,
like
if it was so yeah. No, we did get a refund or at least a partial, if not full, if like a storm came through and knocked out a DirecTV for like a good portion of it. And there was, I remember, a very specific distinction of what percentage of the show could I not see, and then having a conversation where they literally would look back at the weather to see if there was a storm before processing my refund. I remember this being a thing.
Well, I guess I can't comment on it because I was literally 1 year old when this match was happening. I'm guessing if it happened in 2001.
Oh, okay.
So,
yes.
like, you know.
You missed the dark years.
I missed the dark years.
Or is this the dark years? I'm not entirely sure anymore.
Sorry, these are definitely the dark years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dark times.
Like the match was fine. There was nothing I thought especially to write home about. Like if you wanted to highlight jazz, there are better jazz matches.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
There are better jazz matches with Trish.
That's true.
Like
You want good jazz matches? Watch ECW.
no, there's a triple threat with Jazz, Trish, and Lita. I think from the WrestleMania of that year, which was fantastic from what I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, WrestleMania 18, Trish versus Jazz versus Lita. That match was great. And this match was just meh.
It was there.
I don't think Jackie being the special referee helped the situation.
No, I there was nothing, like she wasn't part of the finish or anything. I don't know what she kind of added to it other than that.
I think
the
You
outfit.
know what's added to it, Sorg? It was 2002.
I
That's
think it
right.
was just supposed to add a little bit of tension because there was like a shoving situation.
A
I was
little
like,
bit,
eh.
and I think it was just more eye candy to make a special thing for the Rumble, I guess. You know, because that's how I think thought back
Wait,
then.
where was that Rumble? Was it in Texas?
I saw Cheeseheads in the front row, so I don't know if that.
And you know what else stood out? Like the crowd reactions, like when they do the entrance and all that stuff. Like when the heel comes out, like, it was kind of like, eh. When Jazz comes out, she's like, it's kind of like, eh, okay, boo. But when Trish comes, like, it's like, yay, but now it's like, as much as we're used to now, because when Becky comes out, it's like everyone loses their freaking mind.
And Trish was still
like,
building at this point,
right,
for sure.
Yeah.
Like even when Shayna comes out, like even when women crowds were here,
Yeah.
people just it was just rain boos.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm so used to like nowadays wrestling where they're treated as like attraction, like actual attraction, like actual matches.
I think in that era, if you were at a wrestling show, you would hear more cat calls than cheering or booing.
Yeah, there's a little bit like whistles
Right?
as they were more into
that's
the
it.
ring. And
I mean,
I'm not. That's really weird now.
That's the position it was in. Because remember, this is like the consistent thing was bra and panty matches and mud wrestling matches and pudding matches and like that was the norm, and that's what that put them in that position. So, but yeah, that's where we're at.
It's such a weird time. Like it's just you're looking back now. I'm like, I was like literally a child, and now I'm like a grown. Like I'm not grown man, but I'm a grown man. I'm getting there.
You're getting
there. Like I'm used to like
you're getting there, young Zeke.
It's just it's wild to think about. Like wow, that was only like 19 or 20 years ago. And we like,
you're getting there, kid.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's like wow, like we actually didn't really treat women with respect back then. It makes you feel. I kind of feel uncomfortable like watching stuff like that. It's like wow, like
Yep.
You know, it's just,
come a long way.
Yeah.
Think about how normal that was for us as kids.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, that's what was wild to me, seeing all the like racist shit from the 80s that was on NBC, from WWE when you go look back on the network,
But
it's question. It's like wow.
Looking back on a lot of things we put on TV as like even just Americans, like just like American television, like we're just like, wow, really? That was aired. Wow. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
We're making people feel old in the chat room, so let's move on.
I am so
we
sorry.
do have an assignment. It happens every time, Zeke. Every time.
I'm just gonna stay at home.
Jeez.
I'm just gonna stay at home.
We got an assignment, of course, from the professor. Let's see what he has in store for us this week.
Hello, Pro Wrestling Mayhem Show. Professor Jacob Edwin here with another assignment. Before I give that assignment, I want to remind you to go to prowrestlingtees.com/Jacob Edwin to support the classroom and the arts. Now, today's assignment, I really like this one. I just found it. You always like when you find and unearth something that you just didn't know about. There's a lot of early NXT that went unaired, not on USA, before the network was truly a thing, that is just filled with hidden gems like this one. The main event of October 31st, 2012, Antonio Cesaro, before he dropped Antonio, as the United States champion, defending against Tyson Kidd before they would team up and become tag team champions later on. This is a fantastic match. It doesn't feel that long, but I think it's around 20 minutes. And this is just lovely. Please just sit back and enjoy one of my favorite types of matches to watch. Thank you.
I'm down with this. I get this.
Sorg, what year did he say it was from?
I believe 2012.
2012.
Okay.
October 31st, 2012.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. So all right. So I just brought it up on the network.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to hear the rest of the matches?
Okay. Give some context.
Okay. The Usos versus Johnny Curtis and Michael McGillicuddy.
Oh my God.
Also, Curtis Fandango and Curtis Axel.
You know, Sorg. Let's use the names there of the genesis of the McGillicuddy. Okay.
Okay.
The McGillicuddy.
Okay.
The McGillicuddy.
Xavier Woods versus Leo Kruger.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to fill people in on who Leo Kruger became?
Nope. That's gonna be a nice little surprise for everyone.
Okay.
By the way, Xavier Woods is actually Kofi Kingston. That's a joke.
That's a joke. That is a joke.
So
Xavier Woods hasn't changed.
I feel like if you watch Leo Kruger, you still wouldn't know who he becomes.
Yeah, I know. Sword. That's part of the process.
Okay.
They can have to educate themselves.
He's
Talk about Kissed by a Rose, am I right?
Yeah, man. Mwah, chef's kiss.
okay, Seal. Okay, Seal.
Damn it! I just watched Batman Forever yesterday too. Also, Roman Reigns.
Well, that's in my
I
head
think
now.
one of his last NXT appearances against CJ Parker. And if you don't know who CJ Parker is, well, get some orange juice and find out.
Yeah.
And then the main event: Tyson Kidd versus Antonio Cesaro for the United States Championship.
That sounds like a pretty solid card to me.
That's actually a solid show.
Yeah. Like,
Are we sure this isn't a pay-per-view?
No, this is, and also Trent Beretta is confronted by Cassius Ohno.
oh.
And
here we
Big E
go.
Langston talks about his special 5 count because I'm not sure if you've ever heard this. 3 ain't enough, man. He need 5.
I
Yeah, he was
remember
doing
that.
that for a while.
Oh my God. I'm having flashbacks now. Oh no.
Like honestly, this whole NXT looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I sit corrected. This is Roman's NXT debut.
What? Really?
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Hold on. Now I need to see something for a
We
second.
need to start like fact checking the Fed now. Like, hold on.
Yeah,
What do you mean? Like, hold on.
Someone's putting the work in.
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
R&R
all right.
needed.
So Roman made his NXT debut October 31st, 2012. Roman Reigns made his main roster television debut November 18th, 2012.
What the hell?
Hey, bro, he was push. Get that rocket.
Oh, they pulled him straight up.
To be fair, if you go to the FCW archives and you look up Leaki,
Mhm.
you'll see a lot more of Roman Reigns.
That's what my brain.
You'll
was.
see a lot more of Roman Reigns.
Okay.
That's what we.
All right.
That's what we getting our memories from. Okay.
I was gonna say that's a hell of a call.
I was like,
Just
wait,
be like,
hold
ah.
on.
And to be clear, like this was these NXTs, I believe at this time would have been on
Hulu.
The Bright Hulu, yeah, Hulu was getting them at the time, weren't they? But Bright House, the local cable system in Florida, I believe did carry
And
these.
apparently, Seth Rollins was still the NXT champion at this point.
That is insane. That's insane.
I did not realize that he was still the NXT champion right around the time the Shield was debuting.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Ain't that crazy to
So,
think about, like, the
yeah.
overlap between NXT and main roster history? It's kind of like, wow.
Who was the third member that CM Punk wanted? He wanted Cassius
Yeah,
Ohno to be a
he
Shield
won-
member.
Yeah, he
And
wanted.
they wanted Roman.
They wanted Roman.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is like a crazy idea to think about. Could you imagine, you know?
If Chris Hero instead of Roman, you wouldn't have had Roman.
And you wouldn't
At least in that capacity, you probably would have had Roman, but he wouldn't be wearing a vest for some reason. Strangely,
now you
still.
can't even think.
Like,
now you can't
he looks
imagine.
better without a vest.
Looks what?
Generally, yes,
He looks what?
better without a vest.
I don't see it often enough.
Well, no, because he's always wearing
I
a
mean,
vest.
I never.
I
just
mean,
never
other than like Hobbs and Shaw.
see it. Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw was like, well, he
There you go.
worked out from the movie, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. I
So,
mean,
like,
he's just like I don't got a chest so much because I got a just he doesn't have to worry about it so much. He just like got my arms, Superman punch, and riot vest. I'm good to go.
ooh, raw spear. Ooh, raw.
Guys, other than that lesson we just learned, what did you guys learn from wrestling this week?
Sorg, I learned how to play Risk.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
from wrestling.
Yes, from wrestling. I was watching Up, Up, Down, Down, and The Party, as they're collectively known. Xavier Woods, Cesaro, Adam Cole, and Tyler Breeze played Risk online. Now, I have never played Risk. A friend of mine got me Star Wars Risk several years ago for Christmas. And I was like, oh, let me watch this because maybe I'll learn how to play Risk. Tyler Breeze knows how to play Risk. The other three do not.
Oh,
And,
money.
and it's an hour-long video. But as with most of Up, Up, Down, Down stuff, man, is it worth it. Because they shit-talk each other so much. It's phenomenal. Like, honestly, just... If you don't want to watch Raw, and Lord help you, I don't blame you.
Yep. We talk about that on Monday night.
Watch 3 hours of Up, Up, Down, Down and the programming they're putting out. Just watch that instead. Watch 3 episodes of Xavier Woods, Breeze, Cole, and Cesaro playing Uno, and your life will be fulfilled and better.
We should do something like that.
Like, and if you want to know what happened on Raw, follow their Twitter feed. It's fine.
All right,
We should play
Yeah.
Uno, guys.
Zeke, what'd you learn from wrestling this week?
Wrestling in the mask sucks.
What? You
Wrestling.
wait. You wrestled in a mask?
I'm gonna try. I'm training to try it. I'm working out more and more in the mask.
Oh, okay.
So I can actually wrestle in the mask.
In case you need to.
That and because I want to prove a point. If,
Oh,
you
okay.
can wrestle in the mask, you can definitely wear the mask and go shopping, Karen.
Wow. I think this should be a PSA.
That
That might
there,
be. We might have to do
that
something
if
about
I'm just saying if I can do it, no one can complain.
that. All right. I got you.
Mr.
Ronnie,
Starks. Mr. Starks.
what'd you learn?
I learned to properly step out of a wrestling ring, and if I don't, I will fall on my fucking head.
Your head? I thought you were on your
Uh-huh.
side.
Yeah. Hey man, the lighting was a little. I mean, I could see getting. I mean,
Look, man.
Guys,
I
I didn't spill my beer, okay?
Yeah,
Like,
man, that's all that matters. That's a what's it called?
also maybe you shouldn't have been drinking before you.
Oh, that was shh.
What?
It was one.
Is one.
One.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
All right.
he's a good guy. Doesn't
He's a
matter.
good guy.
I was sober. I just kind
Just
of,
missed a step.
I stepped out the ring and missed the apron, and
Lord have
that was
mercy.
It was a
game over, man.
Listen, man, it's a short ring, but it wasn't that short.
Hey, bro.
Seriously, that's.
Did
I
the-
just love how everybody's just like, I'm like, I hope nobody noticed, and all I heard was Tim saying, "Did Ronnie just fall out of the ring?" And I'm like, "Fuck, everybody noticed."
did it-
like,
so, Mr. Starks, you're saying the ring kayfabed you, brother?
Oh yeah, the ring definitely kayfabe. Yeah.
Kayfabed the hell out of
Uh-huh. From the chat room, Tina says that wrestling fans are fucking fickle about pricing about wrestling subscriptions when they spend hundreds or thousands of dollars a year on wrestling stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Is this the heels situation? Because I know she brought it up before, and I figured 4 dudes probably don't have a opinion about AEW heels.
Well,
I
I don't know exactly what it is.
It's a
Because
community.
They're promoting it during the women's tournament,
Yeah.
but I don't know what it is.
It's a community for women's wrestling fans.
So I was like,
Oh, so it's just like a message board?
Yeah, but for women that are
Oh,
wrestling
cool.
fans. So
That's aces.
yeah,
okay.
that's the idea.
Nothing
But
wrong
do
with
they
that.
have-
I've seen a lot of. There's been a few different like interviews and
do they
explainer
have to
videos.
pay for it?
And yeah, you
Then
do have
that's
to.
a
You have to pay for
That's
it.
a kind of a bad
Oh,
community.
that's a little shitty.
That's-
Yeah,
that's shady.
that's that. Yeah, make sure.
I heard that that's because of that she deleted her Twitter, or at least logged out of Twitter for a while.
Oh.
And I'm just like that.
Yeah, I've seen comments like somebody was like, the thing I learned is AEW doesn't take criticism well, or something like.
Oh, well, they
they've been-
definitely don't.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
if
But
you make
just listen to JR's commentary.
Yeah.
if you can make
JR,
one
JR
pe-
makes comments every week like, oh, people are going to get mad at me about the internet. Like, yes, we are, because you're a fucking horrible old man. You need to go away.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Yeah. Well, if you want
So
to
tell me how
hear,
you really feel.
if you want to hear me get as
that
mad,
was me holding back.
if you want to hear me get as mad as Mike does about JR's commentary, I know we did not mention the retribution tonight on the show. That's because I had feelings about it last night.
I don't really care for him, so I mean, you can.
Mike, yeah.
Yeah, I recommend listening to last night when we talk about it, because Sorg got very angry, and I was trying to be the rational one, which is
The roles
odd.
flipped.
Yeah, I'm mad.
I also presented where I would like that story to go and where I think it could go.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, the views and opinions expressed by Mad Mike are too creative for World Wrestling Entertainment, so they will not happen.
Yeah.
You mean to
it's
have common
interesting.
sense? Ah.
It's a good thought experiment.
Yeah.
It's a good thought.
Yeah, because the partner's saying that you learned that Monday broke Sorg after the Raw
Monday
show
broke
last night.
Sorg.
Tina's filling in. So AEW Heels, just for we have perspective on it. It's $50 a year. Wait. You get Zoom calls with people from AEW,
Okay.
theme parties, specialty merchandise giveaways, and meet and greets.
Okay.
Wait, merchandise giveaways?
Yes.
Shouldn't already be in the
So,
merch.
I mean, I don't know.
People, I'll Zoom you for free.
Yeah,
Oh.
but it's like you're gonna Zoom with people from AEW and have meet and
Yeah.
greets and stuff for $50 a
Alright.
year. Think about. I'm thinking about the Chikarmi. I'm thinking about ROH Honor Club had stuff like this for about the same price probably. Like it was like you pay $50. You know.
I'd want to know who you're getting the Zoom with. Like,
Yeah.
are you getting the Zoom with Britt Baker, or are you getting the Zoom with like Ariane?
Yeah.
Like-
I mean,
Right.
I mean, but it depends. You know, they're still listen. For us, yes. But if I'm little girl into wrestling, it's like the kid that meets Curtis Axel on the pranked show. You know, like you're probably not seeing John Cena when you pay for the members access thing in the special chair at the live show for WWE. You're probably meeting Natalia, right? Or something.
I love that your go-to on the disappointment was Natalia.
Because I know that's the one would probably be the most disappointing to you is Natalia, aside from maybe Jerry Lawler.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
The pot shots are here, guys. The pot shots are here.
By the way, Natalia, this is just
I
a
love
healthy
Natalia.
reminder. You're also the losingest.
Listen,
Like-
and I gotta say,
like, I did the math. Like, if you have the most matches, you're gonna have the most wins and most losses. Like, Ric Flair has also lost the world championship a record number of times too.
yeah.
Let's not forget this.
and as I say, I like Natalia. I don't like Natty on TV and what they do with her. I just want to make a distinction there.
Natalia Neidhart seems like a perfectly lovely person.
Natty is
Natty on TV.
no, yeah,
just-
she's
Go
wonderful
the
and
fucking
she's
way.
fucking talented, but I don't think you see. I feel like the last time I see it was her and Charlotte on NXT. But anyways, and that was the beginning
Get
of
out of
WWE
here,
Network.
Charlotte.
What? Yeah, Charlotte. And again, rolling back to heels, Tina is saying Nyla Rose was a part of the last one, and it was fun and inclusive.
That's awesome.
nice.
Are you a member, Tina? Are you a member?
Oh, Tina, if you're a member, can you give us a
Give us
weekly
the
Heels report?
deets.
What, give us a what?
The deets.
Can you give us your login information?
No.
No, Ronnie.
Details, not the
Ronald.
login.
Sorry,
Ronald,
sorry, my bad. Sorry.
Ronald.
Ronald.
Man.
Mr. Starks.
Ronnie's like, I want to get in a Zoom call with Nyla Rose.
Oh no.
Jonathan,
Did you pay the 50,
Jonathan
brother?
Starkalicious. How dare you?
Starkalicious, Ronaldalicious.
Stop it.
Then it got awkward, guys.
But
Guys,
Tina,
it's not
if
the
you wanna
first
give
time
us
on
a
this show.
weekly Heels report, that would be really cool because I'm curious as to what they have on that site.
There you go. So she will give us the details for the next gathering. So
Thank you.
there you go. Awesome. We got an inside line on this because
Yes,
You
you're
know.
hired.
Wrestling.
Tina Keys, embrace your inner heel.
Dude.
Coming soon.
Yeah, that's a new segment.
Embrace your inner heel.
Okay. All right. Works. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us here live. Thank you, everybody, joining on the chat throughout the night. Thank you to Zeke Mercer for coming in studio, braving the COVID world to come in here and responsibly studio with us.
Essential worker doing essential things.
Essential worker. Jeez.
Hey, man. Call to see him.
Where can people check out what Zeke's up to?
On the Facebooks at Zeke Mercer, at Twitter at @DZeke_Mercer. Also on Instagram at @D_Zeke_Mercer. I have too many ats. I need to make them all the same.
Yes, you do.
It's complicated.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. I'll do it.
Do a social media day and clean things up.
Yep, gotta do it.
I saw you showing match clips on a different name that I didn't understand.
Oh, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
Don't, what? I could do both.
Okay, I'm just saying, because I was about to share it on one of the pro accounts, and I'm like, I don't know if we went
I don't think you want to do that to me.
Yeah,
bro.
keep
not
it kayfabe,
Zeke,
brother.
not Zeke to show his cool move against Justin Idol. Recent matches again, you can see with Zeke on Prospect Pro Wrestling and Fight Underground's pages as well. Very good match between Zeke and Steve LaBelle from several weeks ago on Prospect, and a couple of weeks ago him and Justin Idol, and of course featured this week on Real Shoot Wrestling, and of course a lot of those matches are still up as well for you to view. So disclaimer, Real Shoot Wrestling is not associated with IndyWrestling.us, because I think I said something in the line that made it sound like that, so I just want to make that clear. But no, just friends of the show. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ronnie Starks. Thank you, Mad Mike out there. And for Mad Mike, please go check out Lucha Underground on Tubi TV. It's free. And Zeke's going to be checking it out, too.
Yep, that's my next
and
homework assignment.
Also, watch Heroes on Peacock.
Heroes on Peacock. We talked about it
Heroes
last
on
night.
Peacock.
Get your heroes on the cock. And of course, please, I want to throw out, again, check out the Fight Underground. Check out Inside Out on Fight Underground from this past Sunday. There was an intergender... Guys, there was an intergender discussion, intergender wrestling discussion with Honey Badger, Tatiana Rose, and Ryan Nicole, and there was a point where I think we were all crying. For good
Yeah, I
reason.
heard about
For
that.
good reason. Oh, man. There were a lot of the feels, and if I can get a Ryan Nicole feel-good podcast, like on a weekly basis, to just help make the world better, please. So
We got emotional in wrestling.
I actually did...
You need a good cry.
If you need a good cry, man, I just like every time I'm like, hey, we're going to do a panel about a really important topic and Ryan Nicole's on, I'm like waiting for my soundbite because she's going to say something amazing every time. But anyways,
It's like she's professional or something.
it's like she's professional at this or something. So much going on. Please check out everything IndyWrestling.us, Wrestling Mayhem Show, and our friends. Until then, we will see you guys next time. Mayhem out.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.